for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. Turn this over here, man. New Media Today, USA Boxing, man. We are back. We are here in the building. You know, man, the old boy, Coach Malachi, you know, we got Abenak in here as well. You know what I mean, man? Today we're going to have a damn good show. You do not want to miss this show today. This shit is going to be very comical, very funny. We're going to talk about boxing. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to make it do what it do. And we coming with the receipts today. We are coming with the receipts. One thing about us, we don't believe in fake news and propaganda. We believe in coming with the receipts, and that's what we do, okay? Hold on, my camera is still kind of, bear with me for a moment, guys. My camera is still kind of sideways. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure this camera on point. Look like it was kind of sideways a little bit, so we'll see. All right, too close, still too close. Straightening the camera up, guys. Bear with the old boy for a moment, and then turn it to my right a little. Technical difficulties, just a little. Now it's blurring, and now it's gonna show focus, autofocus. There we go, autofocus. There we go. Now, what's going on, everybody, man? Let's get into this show, man. Give everybody a round of applause. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I don't burn a couple before the show started, but we're gonna have a damn good show today, man. Sources say that the boy Devin Haney signed the contract. He's on his way to Australia to put them paws on Killer Cam and bring 3 of the belts back to the United States. That's what they say. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that there. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into that there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know, Killer Cam, you know, the day of reckoning is coming. That's what Devin Haney fans and supporters are saying right now. They celebrating right now. You know what I mean? They're celebrating right now. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. Everybody's happy. You know, Killer Cam say that he is the undisputed lightweight champion. Locally recognized by the WBC and ESPN, you know what I mean? And you know, and Devin Haney say that he coming to Australia to take those straps, and he's going to teach George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez how to really become the undisputed champion. See, there's WBC undisputed, and then there's the real undisputed. And Devin Haney say when it's all over with, he will be the real undisputed champion. That's what they say. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We gonna find out. We gonna find out what's up, man. Let's get into this, though. Let's get into the show. You see what I'm saying? Now, will Devin Haney sign the contract? The answer is yes. We are hearing that he signed the contract, right? Nakathilia destroys Berchelt. He beat the brakes off of Berchelt. Berchelt probably need to retire. It's over with for you, sir. It's his done data. Josh Warrington, he gets revenge on Kiko Martinez. Josh looked very big in that fight last night. I think the motherfucker looked huge in that damn fight, man. Josh Warrington look Kiko Martinez look very small against him in the ring last night. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this. Now, from all the rumors speculating about Devin Haney and George Kambosos, the question is, will Devin Haney sign the contract to fight Kambosos in Australia? Sources say from Mike Carpenter, yes, that Devin Haney has signed that contract and they are on the way. You see what I'm saying? That's what they say, right? Now, according to BoxingScene, this is the drama that went on, guys, that led up to this point. DiBella and DAZN have ceased talks for the Kambosos-Haney fight. This is the drama that was going on yesterday. Today, things have changed, as you know, right? Now they're saying that Haney is almost out of time to accept the ESPN deal. Me, I don't get involved in whether it's on DAZN, whether it's on ESPN, whether it's on Mars, Pluto, Venus. I don't give a damn about that. We just want to see the damn fights, right? I don't have any attachment to networks, promoters, promotional companies, none of that shit, right? Now, as I said, whatever's going on in the background, I can care less about. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I care nothing about what's going on in the background. Devin Haney says that he is his own boss, so he should be able to make any type of deal that he wants without Eddie Hearn or DAZN, because Devin Haney said he is his own boss, right? You see what I'm saying? So we'll see how this materializes in the near future. But we do know, guys, that well, according to the sources, because we don't know for sure, but according to what's been reported, a deal has just been struck for Mike Coppinger, and I will show you guys the receipts. Of course, I will. You see what I'm saying? Now, we'll see how this materializes, right? Now, as you guys know, Nakathilia beat the brakes off of Miguel Berchelt last night on ESPN. Nakathila, sorry about that. Nakathila, he was expected to lose this fight by the bookies in Las Vegas. Nakathila was I think he was a 6-1 underdog in this fight. Apparently, somebody forgot to tell Nakathila that he was supposed to lose this fight and that he was a 6-1 underdog. Somebody forgot to tell him that, right? You know, Nakathila, he pretty much exploited Berchelt's lack of defense, because Berchelt didn't have any defense at all. He got hit with every jab in the book. The 1-2 around the pipe was killing him, and he was getting hit with the right hand, in which he got dropped in, right? So we saw that, right? In my opinion, Berchelt is over, is done with. Brother, it's over with for you. Your punch resistance was gone. You cannot slip punches anymore. You eat punches with your face. That's this over with. You see what I'm saying? I think he just need to just call it a wrap. You know what I mean? And as you guys know, Josh Warrington, he did get his revenge last night, and he regained his title shot. He regained his title over Kiko Martinez in the 7th round. And Berchelt got stopped in the 6th round. You see what I'm saying? The referee did a good job in stopping that fight. You know what I mean? Pretty much now with the Josh Warrington fight, Josh did pretty much what he wanted to do, guys. What he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it against Martinez, he could not miss. The referee did an excellent job in stopping the fight. There was no need of allowing the fight to go on. He was getting punished. Tim Tszyu fought last night in the 12-round decision against Terrell Garcia last night. You know, after getting knocked down in the 1st round, he was able to dominate the rest of the fight. I'm not impressed with Tim Tszyu at all. Just letting you guys know I'm not impressed with him. You know, he's an all right fighter. You know, he's an all right fighter. He's not his father, but Tim Tszyu, he did good. He did get the victory. I love the way he went to the body all night. He's a good body puncher. But what I didn't like about that fight, he was coming in without throwing the jab. He wasn't throwing jabs, working his way behind the jab in order to get on the inside. He was just walking in, letting the guy hit him, punch him, because he wasn't really slipping any punches his goddamn self. And then he'll, try to get on the inside and muscle his way in there. He has a lot to work on. I'm not really that impressed with him at all. I think if he fights Castaño or Jamel Charlo, they'll beat the brakes off of him. That's my opinion, and that's that. Let's get into the show. Let's talk about this. Arlette says his punch resistance was gone after he caught COVID-19 and Oscar cheating steroid talking bird. Okay. All right. He says Tim got relentless pressure. Yeah, he got relentless pressure, but he got to know how to work behind his jab. He has to know how to work behind his jab. Having relentless pressure and eating punches is not, hell, Berchelt got relentless pressure. We see what that got him last night. But I get what you're saying, though, Mo 9. But, man, you got to know how to slip them punches. You just can't be walking in getting hit. You got to know how to slip them punches. You have to know how to work behind the jab, work your way on the inside. And I was looking at that shit. I was like, man, Heck, what you say, Heck, he said, I'm looking for my next fight. Heck, I'm trying to set something up right now. Right now, they ducking you. They're ducking you right now, Heck. Don't worry about it. I'm working on something right now. Leonard, since Tank's supposed to be leaving, Mayweather Promotions, I think I'm gonna be able to slide you in there to take Tank's spot. You know what I mean? I got you, Heck. Don't worry about it. I got you. We're working on that right now. I'm trying to make sure the financial package is on point. Yes, sir. Here you go. The Kiko, what you say, fam? He said I knew Kiko would lose. Kiko has never had 2 back-to-back good wins. He's too inconsistent. Yeah, but he looked very small in that ring, bro. He looked very small in that ring against Kiko Martinez. He didn't look good. See how small he looked, bro? You know what I mean? Shout out to Southpaw Killer for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Southpaw Killer said, "Were you impressed with last night with Tim Coates?" No, not really. I mean, he did good. He's a good body puncher, good pressure fighter. He does know how to cut the ring off. The only thing is he wasn't throwing jabs. He was getting hit with he gets hit a lot. He was getting hit with 1-2 right down the middle. The overhand right, the right that dropped him in the 1st round. He was still getting hit with that. And he wasn't working his way in there with the jab. He was just coming in there getting hit, and then getting his punches off. And I mean, he won the fight, but no, I wasn't impressed. On 9, he said Berchelt tried to change his whole style and it backfired. He was on the back foot. I mean, I don't think he had a choice but to be on the back foot. That goddamn jab. He was getting, Nakathila was jabbing the shit out of him. That jab, man. That jab was keeping him out there. He ain't had no choice, to be honest with you. He said Zoo didn't box. He didn't jab his way in. He walked in and threw shots while being wide open for counters. Yeah, exactly. That's what I saw. He say Floyd confirmed Tank is leaving. Yeah, pretty much. I got the interview. I got the receipt. Well, I got the receipt. You know what I mean? Pretty much. So we'll see how that materializes. You know what I mean? Con Shonery said Martinez got roughed up by Warrington. And there were headbutts. Yeah, I know. But yet and still, though, the end result was the end result. But he did get roughed up. You're right about that. He did get roughed up. You know what I mean? Vic G, he said, Coach, we're self-contained. Yes, sir, we're self-contained. He said, word contact in boxing, Haney is the B-side in both fights. You know. B-side, C-side, I don't give a damn what side, as long as we get the fights. That's, you know what I mean? That ain't my problem who the A-side and B-side is. I care nothing about that. I just want to see him get in the ring and see who's gonna do what. Now let's go over here. Let's pull out these receipts. This is the report that I was telling you about yesterday, but we know that fight has went down. Well, as a matter of fact, now let's go here. I got receipts to show you. Of course, I have receipts to show you. Let me show you these receipts. Because one thing about me, if I say some shit, I got to show it. You know what I mean? I want you guys to see it, and then you can take it. You know what I mean? You can take it as you want to take it. You can take it how you want to take it from there. You see what I'm saying? Take it how you want to take it from there. Now, this is from Mike Carpenter. You can take what you want to take with it, believe what you want to believe. Makes me know, never mind. But I'm going to show it to you guys anyways. This is from Mike Cap. Some people call him Carpenter. It says, breaking, George Kambosos, Killer Cam, and Devin the Dream Haney have struck a deal for June the 5th bout in Melbourne, Australia, for the Undisputed Lightweight Championship. You know what I mean? Well, whoever would, for the Undisputed Lightweight Championship. Sources tell ESPN. Rematch in Australia if Haney wins. Multi-fight co-promotional deal for Haney with Top Rank and Lou DiBella. So according to Mike Carpenter, not according to Coach Malachi Williams, according to Mike Carpenter, per his sources, he's saying that a contract, Devin Haney has agreed to a deal to fight George Kambosos on June the 5th in Australia. He's saying his sources told ESPN, whoever sources is, and he said the rematch will be in Australia again, and this is a co-promotional fight with Top Rank and Lou DiBella. So there you have it. Now, you know what I mean? Let me see what we got. How many likes we got here? Yeah, we got to get the likes. We need over 100 likes. We got over 100 people in here and less than 100 likes. So there you have it. So now we see that according to Mike Carpenter, and I always say that, according to Mike Carpenter, that Devin Haney has signed the contract and the fight is going down between him and Kambosos. It is what it is. I know that the Devin Haney haters don't like that. They don't like that. They feel like he don't deserve to fight. Apparently, George Kambosos did not think so. Apparently, George Kambosos did not think so. So now it is what it is. You know what I mean? They're going to be fighting. And that's that. Devin Haney fans are ecstatic right now. They are very ecstatic right now. They're happy than the motherfucker. Because Devin Haney fans feel like that they're gonna go to Australia and beat the brakes off this boy and take this and bring this shit back to the good old US of A. You see what I'm saying? That's how they feel. Say Devin Haney new co-promotional deal with Bob Arum and Top Rank and Lou DiBella for Kambosos fight includes their rematch clause. Oh yeah, they already got that in there. I just read that. He said, Coach, I think Miguel Berchelt is done. Yes, I think he's done as well. It's a done data. It's over with for him. He needs to retire. He has no defense, love eating punches. His face likes to eat punches, and he has no punch resistance. And how the hell they made Berchelt a 6-1 favorite over Nakathila? How the hell they make him a 6-1 favorite over Nakathila? How? Shit, if anything, Nakathila should have been a 6-1 favorite over goddamn Berchelt. Shit, to be honest with you. He says Top Rank is best option man for Loma. The tier female at 140 weight. Yeah. John B. Poetic, he said that deal's some bullshit. Haney got to win and defend on the road. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But the good side is this: if he can win and defend on the road, that would make him even that much more greater. You know what I mean? That'll make him that much more greater. Just to be honest with you, you know what I mean. So, Gabriel, what you say, family? Say Tank gonna be working with Eddie Reynoso. Sources say, you know, it is what it is. I don't know who he's gonna be working with, but he got the belt. So I mean, he got the fight and he got the WBC championship belt. So he said Berchelt punch position is gone, coach. Yeah, he need to retire, man. How in the hell you gonna make him a 6-1 favorite over anybody? That Berchelt is dead. He out of there. Ain't no need to even see him no more. Vic G, he said, Coach, how did you see the Tim Tszyu? Yeah, Tim Tszyu, he all right fighter. He all right. You know, he's a good pressure fighter, body puncher, but he ain't all that. He not all that. He don't use his jab and he gets hit too easy. His defense he doesn't have a defense at all. His defense is eating 1-2s right down the middle. He doesn't move his head to keep his head right down the B line, and he doesn't use a jab to work his way in order to go to the body. That's what I saw. If he fight Brian Castano or Jamel Charlo, his ass in trouble. That's how I feel about it. Let's see. He said, is Tank leaving Mayweather Promotions for real? Yeah, according to the sources. Any news on T.O.? Yeah, it's a lot of news on T.O. You see what I'm saying? A lot of news on T.O. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna let y'all see this other stuff. Hold on. Let me get to it. I got all the receipts. I keep receipts. Shit. I keep receipts. That's done. All right. That's Tank right there. As a matter of fact, let me let you hear it. Shit. Let me let y'all hear it. That's the best way to do it. So, where there's smoke, there's fire. Tank Davis seems to be finally out of there for Mayweather Promotions. And I got the receipts to let you hear it and let you make your own decision. You see what I'm saying? So this is Tank over here, of course. Now, this is what transpired in the last few days. Tank did say that my contract is up, and that's why Mayweather Promotions want me to fight the clown Romero. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, that was Friday, of course. A lot has changed since Friday. He say Tank Davis has been dropping some ticking time bombs with his verified Twitter account this week. If you follow the landmines and the lightweight star has laid out, the offensive attack is directed towards Mayweather Promotions, the company that presides over the career of the undefeated 27-year-old knockout star. The Baltimore-bred Davis is set to be on Ronald Romero on May the 28th, guys, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Yada 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 yada. So Tank is saying a lot of little stuff right here. This guy right here is saying that without Floyd, Tank would be fighting in empty arenas like Devin Haney. Another Twitter source wrote. So some people are picking sides. They're saying that he shouldn't leave Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather has been the best thing for him since sliced bread. This is the article, guys. I'll let you guys check it out. And stuff like that. I wonder what the diehard Floyd Mayweather supporters, would they turn on Tank? Would they say, wait a minute, you leaving the black man, you a coon? Would they call him a coon, Uncle Tom sellout if he leaves, you know, Mayweather? I'm anxious to see that. You know, these guys are very, very slow and stupid. So they might say that. They might. We'll see. We'll see. But as a matter of fact, I'm not finished. I have more receipts. Let me go ahead and play this. I have more receipts right here, guys. Let me go ahead and play this. Let me go ahead and play with Floyd. They did an interview with Floyd Mayweather. Hold on, guys. They did an interview with Floyd Mayweather right here. Floyd, where you at, Floyd? Floyd, where you at? They did an interview with Floyd Mayweather. Like I said before, and there we go right there. This is a Fight Hype interview. I'll let you guys hear it for yourself. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'll let you guys hear it for yourself. This is Floyd Mayweather.
You have coming up. I gotta ask you about Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero. Talk to me about that.
Two heavy hitters. Mm-hmm. You know, two heavy hitters.
Let me let you guys see the actual interview because I want you to see it. Let's see. You know me, I like to come with the receipts, so I ain't, you know, shit. I ain't. That's DiBella. Okay, that's them. Let me go ahead and pull this. I'm gonna let you guys see the actual interview so you guys will know that Here we go. Here we go right here. Here we go right here. Let's expand it. Let's expand it. We did it first. We did it first. And this is the actual interview right here where Floyd is getting interviewed by FightHype.com. I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. So I want you guys to see that. There goes Leonard right next to him. Let's continue.
Of course, Tank has more experience, at this level, at this particular time. But Rolly, he talk a good game. He also fight a good game because he's undefeated. But a very exciting matchup. Two heavy hitters. Everybody is anticipating this fight.
People are wondering.
Now, Floyd said that everyone is anticipating this fight with Gervonta Davis from B. Moore and Rolly Romero. He said that everyone is anticipating this fight. Now, I don't know who the everyone he's talking to, but hey, maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe they don't know something we don't know. For all I know, this also could be some kind of publicity ploy that Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis are doing in order to sell the fight. That could be it too. Who knows? Shout out to Catherine for dropping that $1 bam super sticker on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
This could be some kind of publicity ploy right here, man. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't be surprised if it is, especially if Tank resigns. Let's go.
He made some comments about his contract being up on Twitter. Is there anything that
nothing lasts forever. I will always love Tank. I like him, love him, look at him like a son.
Okay.
He has to do what's best for him.
Okay.
I feel like I've done a great job thus far. I mean, just building him and putting him in good fights, great fights. And
okay.
He's steady growing, he's steady learning.
Steady growing, steady learning. Okay, he's proud of Tank.
That's what's up. Well, obviously, like I said,
okay, hello.
I mean, you always put on great events. I'm expecting a great event.
So you heard what Floyd said. He said nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. I will always be like a father figure to Tank. I will always support him. You know what I mean? I did the best that I could. I got him the biggest fights possible. He's a mega star right now because of me. He was able to ride my coattail, to get some of my star power. And this is why he's able to sell out arenas and become the biggest star in the sport of boxing. There's no one bigger than Tank Davis in boxing right now. We did that, the money team. You see what I'm saying? So, they did that. Floyd said he did that. They did that. You know what I mean? There's no star in boxing bigger than Tank outside of Canelo. They're selling out arenas, making pay-per-view records, breaking pay-per-view records. Shout out to the Queen Nick Ritz. Salute to the Queen Nick Ritz. Salute to you. They're breaking pay-per-view records, doing their thing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And let me tell you something, guys. The simple fact of what I love about what Floyd did was this. Floyd told us back here, man. He told us back here. He gave us the formula.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
See, you earned the right to pick and choose. When you're able to pick and choose, you're able to build a phenomenal record. Make sure that you get into fights that are perceived to be dangerous, but are really non-threatening. You know what I mean? To you from a skill set standpoint. So that's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. And it ain't nothing wrong with that.
True.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. So I'm kind of suspicious of all of this stuff. We'll see if this is going to be really materialized. Again, this could be some kind of publicity ploy. So I'm very suspicious of all of this. I'm very suspicious of all of this, guys, to be honest with you. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I just have to sit back and wait and see. You know what I mean? He said Tank earned the right to pick and choose. Yeah, he earned the right to pick and choose. You're right. And you know what? You're right about that, bro. You're right about that. Tank did earn the right to pick and choose. You hit the nail right on the head, my brother. I agree with you totally. And his selection has been great thus far. Yes, sir, brother. He's earned that right. And as a matter of fact, let's give Tank a round of applause for earning the right to pick and choose. Yes, let's give him a round of applause. I totally agree with you, my brother. I totally agree with you. So now we'll see if this is true. My thing is this here. Will the diehard Tank Davis fans, what is your position? I want to open up the phone lines. What is your position in this? Because, I know a lot of you guys, you love Floyd Mayweather, and he's like God to you, some of you guys, but then you love Tank too. So if this relationship was to break apart, would you find yourself having to choose sides? Would you look at Tank as a Benedict Arnold? He's the turncoat, against Floyd Mayweather, the brother man, and Leonard Ellaby? Or would you say, hey man, you know what? We still gonna ride with Tank. He's our guy. And we're not worried about if he's with Floyd or not. I just want to know which side of the fence you guys are on as it relates to this. That's all. I just want to know. I just want to know. You know what I mean? I just want to know what side of the fence that you're on. I just want to know what side of the fence that you're on. You know what I mean? Are you on the side of Zamunda, or are you on the side of, hey man, we gonna ride with our dog Tank? Because you know what? We did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have when I called him up, I was like, yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together? And
let's bring the belts together.
That shit is a good idea. I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
Like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys,
they're bums.
They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
That's right. How many champions we got that's undisputed? Yeah, man. Yeah, Khan say, my thing is this. I always love Tank because I always love my smart investments. So I get it. I understand. I just want to know what side of the fence y'all on. You know what I mean? How do you feel about, just that situation right there? Oh, I got some more receipts. And then even with the Devin Haney Killer Cam situation, I'm hearing that. Hey, Carver Serene. I'm hearing that the Devin Haney fans, soon as they found out that Dev put ink to paper and that the ink is dry and that he's going to Australia to relieve Killer Cam of the belts, so sources say that Devin Haney fans are jumping for joy in the streets of Oakland right now because they know that he will become the new and the real undisputed lightweight champion of the world. Sources say they celebrating right now. They know they're bringing the belts back home. Carver Serene right now. They getting it right now. They don't say he ain't worried about nothing. They say they coming to Australia. They're gonna beat that boy. They're gonna bring the belts back to Oakland. Hey, hold on, Carver Serene, hold on. Also, sources say, I don't know how true this is, but sources say that when Devin the Dream Haney relieve Kambosos of those belts, Devin Haney is saying that, hey, he's not a mean guy. He will not leave Kambosos beltless. He will allow Kambosos to keep the French fries belt. That's what sources say. Dev said that, you know what? Once he say, this is what they say. Once he was on the phone talking to Kambosos, he called him on his trusted sidekick. He said, hey, Cam, what's up? Yeah, man, I just signed the contract to come see you. Yeah, good, mate, good. I'm glad you signed the contract. He said, yeah, man, look here, man, I tell you what. When I come over there and beat your ass and take them belts from you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you the French fries belt. You're still going to be a champion. You're still going to be the franchise champion. Don't worry about that. I ain't going to take that belt. You can have that. I don't want that belt. I just want the other three you got, okay? And we can make it complete. That's what they say. That's what they said, Carl. I don't know how true it is now. That's what the sources are saying. That's what the sources are saying. That's what the sources are saying. Now, I don't know how true that is now. I'm just saying, though. Cool, Mark, what'd you say? He said, they think it's a cakewalk. Killer Cam ain't no joke. But they celebrate. As a matter of fact, hold on. They celebrating like it's 1999 right now. They like, what? He said, take leaving TMT to join ESPN. I would make me a fan of him again. to show it was TMT's fault for his lack of ambition. I'm just saying though, if he leave and go to ESPN, his core, probably those listen, those he got a core radical base. You know what I mean? Listen, if he do that, man, the LDBC them gonna turn on him because they're gonna look at it as though he sold out his race and he went over there to the white man. And yeah, bro, if he fuck around and do that, bro, but that's what they're gonna say. I'm telling you, I know these dudes. I know these dudes. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, you know, Devin Haney is you know, they celebrating right now. Him and Bill, word on the street is Devin Haney and Bill Haney right now is looking for their new mansion that they're gonna buy. You know what I mean? I heard Bill got a mansion. I heard Devin Haney got a mansion with plenty of ice. You know, they say as soon as he signed the contract, they looking for another mansion to buy right now because they automatically know it's a wrap. That's what they say. You see what I'm saying? But then they got the running back over there in Australia, so we'll see how it is. Hey, Carl, what you say? He say, you got to find the sources that did it first. Hey, Carl, you know we did it first. We did it first, man. We did it first. He said they're both good fighters, but Blue be overdoing it. Yeah, no, both of them good fighters. I think this is a 50-50 fight. 50-50 fight. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight turned out not to be an exciting fight. I wouldn't be surprised if this fight turned out to be boring. Just turned out to be a boring ass fight. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? But this shit is hilarious though. All that what you say? You say that LDBC, they don't really support Tank like that, coach. At least not like they support Wilder and Spence. Yeah. You know, so yeah. You know, they gonna kick him to the curb. If he signed with you know, the crazy part about it, the PBC is a white-owned company, pretty much. You know what I mean? White investor money, and whoever put the money up are the guys. You know, but they don't see it that way. You know, they look at it from a symbolic standpoint. Zamunda, we got to represent Zamunda. He can't leave. Derek, he say Ryan, Haney is scared of Lopez. Oh, okay. That was all I say. Well, one thing about it, we ain't got to worry about that right now. So, you know, TFP. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought up Teofimo. Teofimo is believing in conspiracies again. This shit here is hilarious. Teofimo Lopez, oh my God, boy, you looking bad out here on these streets. You looking bad out here on these streets. T.O.'s back talking again. He's back talking again. But no, I miss T. Diddy. Y'all know how I feel about T. Diddy. I haven't, you know, T. Diddy is kind of funny to me. I like T. Diddy. Let's see. Where we at? And as a matter of fact, let me pull up these receipts. I got some receipts I want to show y'all right here. That's one receipt. That's one receipt right there. Yeah, that's one receipt right there. And let me pull that one. Let me pull that up right. Oh, let me see something. Did I? Oh, I kind of. Yeah, let me pull that up right here. I want y'all to hear some T. Diddy back talking again. T. Diddy said that it was a conspiracy that was down with OPP. Was the reason why he lost the fight. He said the LDBC needs to applaud that man for wanting to stand on his own 2 feet. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You know, them dudes, they be all over the place. You know what I mean? They be all over the place. So, you just got to be consistent. You know what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? You know, so the Keija, what you say, family? Say TMT want Rolly to win big time now. Okay, all right. He said, I feel like I'm watching the LDBC channel as much as y'all name drop them. Yeah, they talking about him. They talking about him in the chat. You know, it is what it is. I'm glad you feel that way. At least you over here now. You over here now. You over here, so you know it is what it is. Ed 13 dog, what you say, family? Say what up, coach? Just got on your channel. Hope you're having a good day. I hit the like button every time I check in. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. Y'all hit the like button. I want to open up the phone lines. So see how many likes we got. Y'all want to open up the phone lines? We got less than 100 likes. We got over 200 people in the chat. So yeah, let's get those likes so we can open up these phone lines. But this shit here is hilarious. This shit is hilarious about my main man T.O. T.O. on some shit, boy. He said, I watched Bill Haney's on recent interview on the Boxing Voice as usual. He danced around questions and gave no concrete answers to do anything. to anything. Yeah, he said, would not be surprised if this is the front, if this fight doesn't happen. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. You know, Dr. Mofongo, man, there's so much shit that goes on in the sport of boxing. We just never know. We just never know. When you hearing from sources saying stuff like that, we'll probably see it when things will probably be more concrete if we see that they have a press conference for it or something like that. You get what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying though. You gotta be political. You know what I mean? You got to give political answers to questions. You know, you ask them a direct question, and that's how it is. That's how it is. So we'll see. But this fight should happen. You see what I'm saying? And Devin Haney, we know that he's not. He's probably not recognized by the, well, I ain't gonna say that he's not recognized, because a lot of the powers that be, in boxing, you know what I mean? They have to give him the credit that he has right now. He's 27-0 right now. And Kambosos is what? Kambosos is what? 20-0. So Kambosos is 20-0. He's older than Dev. He's 20-0. Devin Haney is 27-0. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Devin Haney has about 15 knockouts, 14, 15 knockouts, and Kambosos has about 10 knockouts. So when I sit back and look at this fight, I look at two guys, neither one of them have any punching power. That's one. Neither fighter really has any punching power like that. For the people who say that, Devin Haney is pillow fist, okay, but George Kambosos is just as much as pillow fist as Devin Haney. He ain't got but 10 knockouts. You know what I mean? So this shit a 50-50 fight to me, dog. I'm just being honest with you. It's a 50-50 fight to me. As far as I'm concerned, this fight 50-50. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't, I'm anxious to see once this fight is officially made, who would be the favorite in this fight with the bookies. Now, of course, that don't mean shit. We just saw Berchelt. He was 61. He was a 6-1 favorite. Nakathilia was a 6-1 underdog. You'd have put somebody on Nakathilia, some good money. You'll be strapped right now. You'd have put $100 on him, boy. You'd have came back with 6. So just because they make somebody the favorite don't mean shit. You know what I mean? So Derek Styles says Kambosos has more dog in him. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think both of them have dog, to be honest with you. Like I'm not, I never heard of a Kambosos prior to him fighting Teofimo Lopez. So, he all right fighter, but I respect him. I respect the fact that he got it the hard way. But I don't see anything tangible that I can sit back and look at him and say he does all of these things that much more better than Devin Haney, or I see that Devin Haney does these things that much more better than Kambosos. Like from a punching power standpoint, both of them pillow fists. And so when people say, well, this guy gonna knock this guy out and that guy gonna knock that guy out, well, technically you can knock a man out. All you need is 7 pounds of pressure to knock a guy out. Anything is possible, but neither one of these guys are, neither one of these guys gonna do anything. It's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, drumming for life. What you say, family? Say Haney defense got the edge here. Yeah. Haney is probably more defensively sound. I'm anxious to see what kind of style is going. See, this is the way I look at this fight. This is the way I look at it, guys. Devin Haney, he can't come in there just trying to outbox him. He can't, because he has to know when you step in there, you down 2 rounds. Right now, Kambosos is up 2 rounds against you. He's up 2 points against you. He got to know that. He said, Coach Pacquiao, no one heard of him before either. He became a beast. Yeah, but this dude ain't no Pacquiao. So, you comparing like, people been hearing about Pacquiao way back at featherweight, but this dude ain't no Pacquiao. He's 28 years old. So yeah, this dude, he ain't nowhere near that. So this might be a boring ass fight. He said they both got heart, and it's going to be a battle on paper. Yeah, on paper it's going to be a battle. We'll see. I'm just anxious to see what type of style that's going to be, employed. Because I think Devin is going to have to fight an aggressive style against Kambosos. And will that fall into, because Kambosos is going to try to set traps and try to counterpunch, but he may try to do some of the same things that he did with Teofimo Lopez, but Devin Haney is a little more defensively sound than Teofimo. He ain't going to be getting hit with that overhand right like that. He's not gonna be getting clocked like that. And he gonna jab to the body. And he gonna be throwing jabs, something that Teofimo really wasn't doing in that fight. So we'll see exactly how this shit play out. I can see some things that Devin Haney can really do, especially from a defensive standpoint. His reflexes, he has very good reflexes. You know what I mean? Kambosos is a very high energy type fighter. If Dev tries to become aggressive, then that would allow Kambosos to maybe set his traps and counterpunch. If Devin tries to I'm gonna just try to outbox you, will that be enough to sway the judges to give him the rounds? You see what I'm saying? If Kambosos don't have to do much in this fight. He's fighting in Australia. So it's all gonna be on Devin. Devin is gonna have to, he ain't really gotta do, Kambosos ain't really gotta do much. He can land 3-4 punches per round, and Devin Haney can land 15 punches per round, and he could possibly still win that round. You see what I'm saying? So Devin gotta understand that. Let's see. He said, welcome, Major Key in the building. Shout out to you, fam. Ed, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, question. If the fight don't happen, do you think it'll be a long time before Haney gets a shot at Undisputed again? And how does it affect the future in the lightweight division? Well, I tell you what, if the fight doesn't happen, it'll take, Devin Haney. I don't know. Because boxing is so hard to predict, but, I think it depends on why the fight wouldn't happen. I think that's what it'll depend on. You know what I mean? If Devin Haney is not at fault and the fight doesn't happen, I don't think it just depends on what the reasons will be. You see what I'm saying? Wendell Jackson, what you say? He say Devin has to clearly dominate to get the decision. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's down two rounds, maybe 3 rounds before he step in there. Right now, they're probably saying, okay, right now, George Kambosos is up 3 rounds. So all he has to do is win 4, and we automatically going to give it to him. Devin Haney is going to have to understand that. He's going to have to understand that. Shout out to Hulk.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy, Rick James?
Hey, okay.
For dropping that, bam, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hulk said Kambosos was Manny's #1 sparring partner. Yeah, I know that. I know he was a sparring partner, but yet and still, I still ain't never heard of him. He was a sparring partner. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and just I'm just telling you, just being honest with you, like, he was a sparring partner like many sparring partners. That's cool. We gonna see what's up. But doggone, let's hear what doggone Teofimo said that
I bet that it would be.
I'll let y'all hear this on what Teofimo said. Teofimo said that a question was asking him about the fight, about the upcoming fight between Kambosos and Devin Haney. And I'm gonna let you hear exactly what he said. This shit, I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. Let's go.
For betting man, I would say I bet that it would be in short order. How about that? Maybe fight this guy.
Bite your shoulder.
That's my man.
Yo, Tio, we just get a Haney Kambosos. Who you think wins that fight, brother?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a made fight for Haney. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
The whole shit was a scheme, bro. They had DAZN. I was on a DAZN platform. They gave it to Kambosos because they knew what I was going to do with it. They knew what I was going to do. I was going to drop him. Then it's a longer process for Devin to become, quote-unquote, undisputed. It's all a game, man. They pay that shit.
Isn't it going to be tough to win in Australia, though?
Okay.
Like if it's a setup, isn't it? When they set it up in America, not Australia, where why
everything's already made. It's everything. I had to see that for myself. So they already knew who won before they even fucking announced it.
Okay. So Teofimo Lopez says that it was a setup that he lost the belt. Pretty much, he lost his 3 belts along with the French fries belt. He's saying that it was a setup. They fought on Eddie Hearn's platform. There was a conspiracy against him. He sounds like Deontay Wilder. True. That's what this shit sound like. There was a conspiracy against him now. Teofimo Lopez. There was a conspiracy. You fought on Eddie Hearn's platform. You know, like, so basically what you're saying is our eyes did not see what we saw. I saw Kambosos beat the brakes off of you. That's what I saw. You was looking like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns on the Martin show. You had lumps all over your face, sir. You were split. You had 2 cuts on your eye. You were split wide open to the white meat. I know what I saw. I know what I saw, sir. So I don't know what conspiracy was. Eddie Hearn throwing punches and hitting you as well? Was Eddie Hearn telling you keep getting hit with the overhand right? What role did Eddie Hearn have in that? When you got dropped, what role did Eddie Hearn have in that? You know, like, I'm just, you know, yeah, you did drop Kambosos, but I'm like, bro, like, I don't get it. Shout out to Drew.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said T.O. lost. So how the zone robbed him, but it's on ESPN. No, but what I'm saying is, you know, because remember, he went to the purse bid. Went to the purse bid, and the zone won the purse bid after Triller fell out of it. So he's just basically saying that, hey, the whole thing was set up for him to lose. So, okay, so when you was going, you know, like, bro, like this shit right here is something else, man. Shout out to Ride of the Storm.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, salute, coach. I'm at the fight because the boxing match. Then it will be boring, but if they slug it out, then it would be more exciting. I'm hoping both can take each other's punches. Well, they should be able to take each other's punches. Shit, both of them pillow fists, so ain't nobody hurting nobody, to be honest with you. So shout out to Hulk.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that. Bam, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hulk said for Teofimo Lopez, we did it first and we lost it first.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
So, you know, it is what it is. Now he say, coach, you hit the nail right on the head. Damn, twerking at it, and Lopez sounding alike. You know, like this dude is saying that Eddie Hearn set it up and it was the zone. I'm like, dude, okay, when you was getting hit with that overhand right, what role did Eddie Hearn play in that? When your father was telling you what you're doing, son, you're doing great. Dad, he knocked me down. No, he didn't knock you down. You slipped. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, remember what we worked on in the gym? Yeah, I need you to do that. Do what we worked on in the gym. Get this guy out of here. He's a bum. Get him out of here. Like, he didn't need to hear that, T. Diddy. You know I love T. Diddy. But he didn't need to hear that, T. Diddy. Teofimo Lopez needed to hear the adjustments that he needed to make in order to win the fight. Dad, I'm not throwing the jab. He keep hitting me with the overhand right. I can't see him, Dad. Dad, there's 3 of them in there. What do you mean there's 3 of them? Dad, my eye is split. I'm bleeding. I think I'm concussed. What do you mean? There's 3 of them in there. Hit the one in the middle. Dad, I tried to hit the one in the middle. That didn't work. That wasn't him. I got hit with the overhand right. Okay, well, hit the one on the left. Dad, I tried to hit the one on the left. You know, when I tried to hit the one on the left, I got caught with a check left hook. Okay, hit the one on the right. Dad, the one on the right is not working either. Well, just hit all of them. Like, dude, you needed someone that was going to tell you what type of adjustments that you needed to make. Son, work the jab more. Son, throw the jab to the body. Son, fake like you're going to throw the jab to the body, then come back with the counter. You know, fake like you're going to throw the jab to the body, then come back with the check, with the check right hook. When he comes in with that overhand right, you can slip it. You know what I mean? You can slip it and come up and hit him with that uppercut or a hook to the body, uppercut to the body, something like that. He needed to know some, you know, son, you need to feint more. Work on your angles a little bit more. Your angles is kind of off. You're coming straight in. You're not using the jab to work your way in there, and you getting hit with 1-2s right down the pipe. That's why the overhand right keeps hitting you. You sitting there talking about this is a boom. Let's get him out of here. Remember what we worked on in the gym? Like, come on. That's how I got his ass whooped. That's how I got his ass whooped. That's how I got it. He say T. Diddy is a bad trainer. T. Diddy, you know, I mean, that shit was working. That shit was working, man. That shit was working. It worked. It worked a little bit, but you know, Killer Cam wasn't going for it. Killer Cam fought like, look here, mate. Man, it took me 10 years to get to this point to try to fight for a championship belt, man. And I'd be damned if I'm let it go down like that. Shout out to Hulk.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Salute the Hulk.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that cash out. Bam, on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Eddie bribed the judges with fish and chips. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I'm just saying, like, this nigga still talking about conspiracies. Oh, it was already set up for Devin Haney DAZN and ESPN. You know, they already had it set up already. I had to find out the hard way. Yeah, you found out the hard way. You and your daddy was going on. As a matter of fact, this how you got your ass whipped. This see Teofimo, T Diddy, my brother. You and your dad. Let me break this shit down. This how you got your ass whipped. Finna tell you right now. I'm fixing to show you right now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This how you know this how you got your ass whooped right here. Y'all was on a world tour. Remember that shit? That was on the world tour. You know, dancing and shit. I got it right here. I got it right here. This is the problem. Right here. Niggas doing hopscotch and see. This is the problem right here. This is it. This is how you got your ass whooped. Eddie Hearn ain't had nothing to do with that. Well, y'all was on world tour and you know, doing your thing, diddy bopping, you know, doing what you do, diddy bopping. When y'all were doing that shit, Killer Cam was working on this shit. Let me show y'all this shit right here. See, this is what was going on. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. See, this is what was going on. While y'all was doing all that dancing and shit, the Killer Cam was working out. There you go right there. See, this what was going on. There you go, T Diddy. There go T Diddy. Hit it, T Diddy. Let go. Look at T Diddy. See that's the problem. That's how you got your ass whooped right there. Y'all was so busy doing that shit. That goddamn Killer Cam was like, dude, it's been 10 years. It took me 10 years to get to this point. I'm finna put these paws on this boy. That's how DAZN had nothing to do with that. Y'all did that shit. See, this is what I be talking about, bro. They don't never. People don't like. I hate when motherfuckers don't like taking responsibility for their own actions when it come down to stuff that they can control themselves. I like that. Like, dude, you blaming people? Come on, man. I know what I saw. Arlette, she say T.O. is paint. T.O. is paint himself in a corner coming for Eddie. He already got on. Oh, Aaron bad side. Yeah, he already got on Bob Aaron bad side. Yeah, he got on Bob Aaron bad side when he was shitting on, you know, ESPN, not ESPN, but Top Rank, and he was praising Triller. Yeah, Triller, you know, they understand our value and this and that. Then that shit blowed up. Then Eddie picked it up, and then now they had to come back crawling to Bob. Yeah, that's what happened though. Butch Cassidy, he said, "Don't kill me tonight, coach." He's saying that T Diddy, please. I'm just saying though. I mean, I get what he thought, my nigga. You lost. It's over. You know, you still talking about conspiracies and all this shit. That man put paws on you, dog. That's all it was, dog. That's all it was. Right now, you was too busy diddy bopping. Y'all went on a world tour. You were talking about you got like see y'all know what it is. Y'all know what he said. Remember this?
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have so when I called him up, I was like, yo, what do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together. And Eddie said, that shit is a good idea. I think the only person that can be Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed,
look
how many champions we got that's undisputed.
Yeah, look how many champions we got undisputed now. Anyways, we did it first, and we motivate even the greats. And then there's another thing too. Another thing is this. T Diddy said that it was a setup. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but help me figure this out. I got a GD education, so you guys help, but I got a master's degree in common sense. So guys, help this out. Remember they said that T Diddy, you know, he went to the doctor, he had a lung that collapsed on him, or he couldn't breathe, or he could have died in the ring and all of that stuff there, and this is why he wasn't able to perform the way he normally would perform. So my question is this. What was the reason why you lost? Did you lose because your lung collapsed, or was it because Eddie Hearn set you up? Because you gave several excuses. Your lung collapsed or whatever, You asthma or whatever the case may be. So if that was the reason why you could not perform, then that's the reason why you probably lost the fight. Because that's what you said out of your mouth. But then you turn around and say that Eddie had it set up and I really beat him and all of that stuff there. Which one it is? You can't have it both ways. That's all I'm saying. Which one it was? Which one it was? That's all I want to know. Which one it was? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I don't know. I leave that to the TO fanboys out there. I bodied them last year too. I had a whole goddamn community at me, boy. I bodied them last year, but it is what it is. Hopefully I don't have to do a repeat, but I will be more than willing to do one if need be. You know what I mean? But that's why you lost the fight, sir. It wasn't no conspiracy against you. It wasn't set up. It wasn't that. No, sir. You was getting overhand rights put on you. You got split to the white meat. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Because you're just going to have to show me, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. As a matter of fact, where is my, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm just trying to figure out, his face wasn't, like you remember how his face looked. As a matter of fact, I have it right here. Shit, remember how his face looked? Shit, I'm like, dude, like, what was Eddie Hearn in there punching you? Well, like, what you mean he set you up, bro? Like, I don't know which fight you was watching, but the fight I was watching, you was getting your ass beat. I'm just the fight I was watching. You know what I mean? Maybe he was talking about another fight. Maybe he was talking about another fight. Yeah, man, I'm looking at the picture right here. The man was looking like Eddie. Come on, man. Man, that man was looking crazy, man. I'm looking at the picture right. That man had lumps all over his goddamn face. He said Derek Styles, Loma knocked him out in the fifth. Knocked him out in the fifth. Oh, you talking to Derek? He said seen and unseen. It was all them excuses. I'm just saying, bro, like which one? I'm trying to figure out which one it was. I'm confused. It was the referees. It was Eddie Hearn. My lung collapsed. My baby mama, I'm going through a divorce. My baby mama want to put me on child support. I had arthritis in my right elbow. The referee, he was looking at us funny. Bob Arum, it was a conspiracy. Like, bro, I done heard like 10 different excuses from this dude, man. Like, you get what I'm saying, though? I'm just saying. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. So we'll see what's up, man. We'll see who Teofimo gonna fight next. But all this conspiracy talk, I ain't, And here you go right here. This what the people saying. It say peep the energy shift in Teofimo Lopez when asked about Kambosos versus Haney. Dude is very emotional and continues to embarrass himself. Let's see what the people saying down here in the chat. This guy says, wow. He said the same guy that cursed out Wilder. Okay. He said accurate as fuck. He said Wilder acting like a bitch. Stop making excuses and just accept your loss. I won 10-2. DAZN set me up so Haney could fight for my belts. This is literally what they're saying. They roasting Teofimo Lopez right now. For all you Teofimo fanboys and Teofimo fanboys and the Teofimos, listen right now, they're roasting your guy right now. They're roasting him. Oscar Valdez took Berchelt's soul. Yes, he did. He did do that. Let's see. They're talking about Josh Warrington. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Guys. Like, what's going on, really? What's going on? Just trying to figure out what's going on. So, T Diddy, somebody got to talk to T Diddy. Hey, T Diddy, check this out, baby boy. Baby boy, check this out. This guy here say just got replaced by Haney, top rank. Now he's not it, okay? And there are guys who come back from defeat like it was nothing. It doesn't look like T.O. would be one of those guys. Shame, he is talented, but his mind is not all there. So I think the Teofimo Defense Fund need to go out in full force and defend this guy because the people are not really going for what they feel to be excuses. Let's see. Yeah, it is what it is. He say even in the after fights interview, Bradley was fixing to be real. Bradley was fixing to be real with him. Timothy Bradley was fixing to be real with him and speak on the mental aspects that appears to be a large part of T.O. now. Sad to see. T.O. Continue with the F-em attitude. Okay, this person said continue with it. Longer process isn't the guy who brought in Triller who then defaulted, delaying the fight for months. Okay. Well, it is what it is. The people, you know, the people have spoken. The people don't like what they saying from Teofimo. Oh, shout out to Y2K.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I want to open up the phone lines. We need 14 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. He said, I thought after his emotions came down, he'd watch the fight and just say the better man won, but he's going the wilder route. Yeah, pretty much. He doubling down on it. You know, we didn't see what we saw. The right hand conspired to drop him in the first round. The footwork by Kambosos allowed him to set traps up for Teofimo because he was not getting instructions to work his way in there by using the jab. So it was a whole lot going on that night. But hey, it is what it is. Robert Ramirez, he say, is Haney even good? Or what fights give him credibility? Well, right now, Devin Haney is a champion. He is the WBC champion, Robert, and he's 27-0 with 15 knockouts, and he's on his way to fight George Kambosos in Australia. So apparently, George Kambosos' team felt him credible enough to want to fight him after the Teofimo Lopez. So it is what it is. This guy says, why you guys still trashing the Wilder? Let it go, coach. I'm not trashing Wilder. I'm saying he's making excuses like Wilder did. That's not trashing him. That's telling the truth. When has the truth become trashing? Somebody explain that to me. When has the truth become trashing? I'm saying Teofimo is making just as many excuses as Wilder. And that is true. Facts. You know, I get it. I mean, you know, I didn't say nothing. I'm telling you the truth. That's exactly what the fuck happened. I get it. The truth is trashing and the truth is hate. I get it. I understand. I get it. Tony Boswell, he said, thank you all for the great conversation, in my opinions, on these topics and fighters. That's being said, I got to barbecue. Salute. Yeah, salute, man. Enjoy your barbecue, man. Enjoy your barbecue, fam. He said, why don't make excuses? That's your opinion. No, pretty much facts. I mean, pretty much facts. I don't have to, I bodied it already, but I don't want to keep going down that path. But it is a fact. It is a fact, sir. It is a fact. You can call in though. I got a plethora of stuff that I can show you. I got the receipts. I have the receipts, but I'm not gonna make this the Wilder show right now. I have the receipts. Just keep tuning in, watching. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you probably don't know who I am. I know you're new to this channel. I am the one that came up with the name the Twerkinator. That came from me. I am the one that bodied this shit. You probably don't know who I am. You might be, you guys feeling some type of way. You probably want to unsubscribe and go to another channel. Might want to unsubscribe and go to another channel. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to the Queen, Lisa Bales. Lisa got her hands over her face. True. Now back to T. Diddy. Teofimo Lopez Jr. We don't know who is he going to fight next. But we'll see how that works out. As it relates to Devin Haney and Kambosos, hopefully the sources say what we're hearing is true, that this fight will be going down. Hopefully that will happen. So we can go ahead and get it on. You know what I mean? I like to see the fights. If you tell me your fight is King Kong, his ass better be fighting Godzilla. Period. That's my model. Let's see. We need we gotta get the lights off so I can open up these phone lines. I want to hear from these fanboys today. Whatever nigga feel triggered, please call in. Be respectful now. Be respectful. Because I will body you. Let's see. What you say, my brother? Nikija, he say, Coach, how much you bet on Rolly to beat Tank? He added new vids on his IG. Yeah, I saw the vids. I'll probably put 100 on. I'll probably put 100 on Rolly. I mean, I don't expect him to win, but anything is possible. He might be lucky and land one of them bolos. You know what I mean? Who knows? And then the odds is pretty good. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Anybody feeling some type of way, please call in. I want to hear from you. We don't run from no smoke over here on Church Sundays with Reverend Abenaki. We don't do that. And we also have something called the 16 Commandments from the Boxing Gods for all of you new guys that's over here. These are the rules and regulations that we go by on this channel. So you will see as a matter of fact, let me pull them up right now. Let's pull up the commandments, because we always run the commandments every Sunday. We have to do that. We have to pull up the commandments, because some guys, they be in violation, and I want them to reconsider their relationship. You know what I mean? Because this channel is not for everybody. We get too fucks about fanboys over here. We don't want you over here. We don't. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
What's your name?
Jamie from New York. Jaime.
Okay, Jaime from New York. Talk to me, fam. Talk to me.
Jaime from New York. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good, sir.
All right. Teofimo Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
This kid must be joking, because he clearly lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Kambosos kicked his ass, and he's also moving up.
Yeah, he's moving up
in weight classes, I hear.
Yes,
right.
Sir.
So why is he still making excuses, man? Just move on.
Yeah.
Fight your next opponent. What do you think? I mean, just fight your next opponent. Just be quiet. Stop with the excuses, man.
Yeah, it's making them look bad. You know what I mean when you do that.
Yeah, real bad. Come on, it's embarrassing, man. Stop with this. He's young, man. He's young, man. He hasn't learned yet, man. They all take losses, man. He lost. That's it. You move on. Go to the next guy. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it seems like these young fighters today, Coach, they don't fight enough, man. It's like they don't care about legacy, Hall of Fame. It's just.
I mean, the young fighters are good. Like I'm anxious to see now that if these rumors are true as it relate to Tank Davis, once he leaves Mayweather Promotions, I don't think he's leaving. I think this is a publicity stunt myself.
Yeah.
But if it is true, will he be able to mix it up with the other guys? Like, I think all of these young fighters should be fighting each other. You want to know why? It creates excitement. It creates a demand amongst the fans, and these fighters are going to make a whole lot of money. They're going to make a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I know I understand. I know it's a business. Of course they're interested in the money, but when it comes to legacy, man, it seems like they don't care, man. It seems to me like okay, Tank. Mm-hmm. I like Tank. I think Tank is the best out of the bunch. To me, he's got the most skills. If he parts ways from whether PBC Promotions, I'm happy for him, because you know what, Coach, he's going on 28. He needs to display his skills against the best, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying his best years are behind him, but he's up there getting in age. He's getting up there,
Right.
He needs to fight these young boys, because he doesn't even have a legacy fight like, those big wins that put you on, they take you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? He has none, man. Zero.
And maybe he wanted to get those fights, but maybe the way his company was moving him, they didn't want that. And it's kind of like similar situation with Jaime Munguia as well. So we'll see how it works out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Behind me, thank you so much, my brother, for calling me. Thank you, brother.
Coach, one more thing, Coach. I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Coach, I'm sorry. Haney, I'm happy for him. He's going to get a shot. I'm very happy. And you're right. I agree with you 100%. He's down. Mm-hmm. He's going to be down 2-3 rounds. He's going to have to fight. He's going to have to be busy, man. Busier than usual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because with the crowd back home, with Kambosos being home and the crowd going crazy, he's going to have to stay busy, man. I hope, I just hope it's a good, clean fight, and they keep it fair, the judges. You know what I'm saying? and they're serious, man. And Coach, another thing, please check your email, man. I tried to contact you. Yes, I sent you do that. I sent it to where is it? I sent it to
newmusic.usa@gmail.com. Hey, we gotta go though. Wait, but please do
that.
Yes, sir.
I like to talk to you, man. All right, buddy. Be good. Have a good day, Coach.
Shout out to Jaime. Shout out to Jaime from New York for calling in, guys. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, from Arizona.
I can't hear you, man. Your phone breaking up. You sound very robotic. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, from Arizona.
Man, you Ty from Arizona. Yeah, I can't hear you, bro. But go ahead. Let me see how this is gonna work out. Go ahead. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, man. I just heard you concentrating there, Savannah.
Man, listen. Your voice, bro. I don't. Your voice. You need to call back. I don't know what you're eating, what you have in your mouth. Please take it out your mouth, sir. Okay. Let's give you a call, but call back on a better phone. Y'all can't be calling here, man. If y'all gonna call here, man, make sure your phone is clear. Whatever you got in your mouth, please take it out. Don't be doing that. Please, just sound clear. Don't call on these goddamn I don't know what type of phones y'all using, the Obama phones or the Metro PCS. I don't know. You know what I mean? But y'all got shit sounding staticky and nigga sound like he deep throating something while he on the goddamn phone. All right, damn. Shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker who's in here. But yeah, man. So this the way I see it. I'm happy that we do have this fight going down. Listen, Kambosos, Devin Haney. The way I see it, Devin Haney is walking into the lion's den. Everything is stacked against him. He has to understand, dude, everything is stacked against you. You're going to probably have to get out of your comfort zone in order to make this fight do what it do. You're going to be down 2 rounds, before you step in. And this is any fighter. I'm not just saying that because you go to Australia. It's for if a fighter is not from America and they leave and come. If a fighter is from another country and they leave and come to America, you're gonna have to understand that you are down 2 rounds already when you're fighting an American fighter, especially if you're fighting an American fighter that's fighting in his city or his home state. You have to understand that. If you're an American fighter and you go to the UK or go to Australia or go to Brazil or go to anywhere in the world outside of America, you have to understand that you are down 2 rounds before you step in the ring. Okay? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Ty from Arizona. Can you hear me now?
All right, Ty from Arizona. I can hear you a little bit better. Go ahead. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to talk about Wilder.
Okay. What about Wilder?
What you said was his opinion. It wasn't his excuse. That's their opinion. They can go their excuse.
All right. Well, if you feel like that's my opinion and your opinion is different from mine, then we just agree to disagree, and that's it. So I got the receipts on it, but we just agree to disagree. Yeah. All right. So
yeah, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man. Whatever. Look at sounding like, man, god damn. This I wonder, this sound like what my main man that be calling me, trolling me. This sound like what is it? Kareem. It sound like Kareem. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like Kareem, to be honest with you. Sounded like Kareem. Sounded like it could have been Kareem. Who knows? But yeah, man, phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. God damn. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this ain't the Wilder show. I sat back and said that, hey, man, the man making excuses like Wilder did, and I'm like, and now niggas feeling some type of way. God damn, I got the receipts on this shit. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, we got something called the 10 Commandments, the 16 Commandments of the Boxing Gods. I want you to see it. This is very, very important. This is very important. And you're going to have them right here, and I'm going to show them to you at the end of the show. We'll show them to them at the end of the show. You know what I mean? Because, I don't want to deceive nobody. I want you to know what you're getting into. When you want to get into this relationship with New Minute Today USA Boxing, you got to understand the rules of engagement. Call it what's your name, where you calling from.
Hey, Coach. Manny from Maryland.
Manny from Maryland. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, about the Devin Haney Kambosos fight. You're absolutely right, Coach. He's going to be down before he even steps into the ring.
Yeah.
And Devin's going to have to go round by round, win as convincingly as possible. And
go ahead.
Because if Kambosos starts coming forward, dictating the pace, the judges are probably going to give it to him just out of pure pressure.
Yeah.
What do you think, Coach?
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like that anywhere you go. Like, it's going to be like that anywhere you go. When you're a fighter that's not from America coming to America, you down 2 rounds before you step in the ring, and vice versa. So what I think is a fighter has to understand that and he's going to have to know how to make the proper adjustments in order to make sure he at least put himself in the best position possible to get the victory. And and I think it's it's going to be a mindset type of thing. Like, I got to be willing to go through hell in order to pull this off. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I see it.
I'm pretty sure Team Haney knows that. Obviously, they know they're going into Kambosos' backyard. They know that they're not going to get the benefit of the doubt, so they got to win convincingly. And yeah, hopefully it's the right decision. May the best man win. And yeah,
all right,
that's all I got to say, Coach.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Manny. Manny from Maryland calling in. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to my brother Manny calling in from Maryland. Yeah, man. Yeah, phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. The old boy feeling good today. Old boy feeling good today. I'm here. I'm here. You know, we don't run from no smoke. We do not run from no smoke. You know what I mean? This is an anti-fanboy channel. You know that you can't be a fanboy of an old school fighter. But let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's blow this up one more again. Take it to 250. We have something over here at New Meaning Today USA Boxing. We did it first, and we did it first, and we motivate even the greats over here. We are the only boxing community that have our own commandments. Why did I feel like it was a need to have the commandments? Because I had to go to war with a lot of different YouTube channels, boxing communities, and fanboys. I went to war with all of them, bodied them. You know, I bodied every last one of them. Didn't matter who they were, what side of the fence they were on, what their ethnicity was. I didn't give two fucks last year. So I was so successful in bodying them that I ended up becoming undisputed. You know, I'm in my Amazon Prime. I am the Amazon Prime undisputed champion. I did all of that, right? And so we realized that we had to come up with some commandments because there was too many violations going on that had nothing to do with the sport of boxing. Nothing to do with the sport of boxing, okay? Commandment number 1, if you're new to this channel, thou shalt not fanboys for any fighter. We don't give a damn who the fighter is in the modern day era. Commandment number 2, thou shalt not deride for a promotional company or a promoter. We don't do any dick riding for promotional companies or promoters. We only care about the sport of boxing. We love the sport of boxing more than we love an individual fighter or promoter or promotional company. Understand that, okay? Commandment number 3, thou shalt not be a manager or promoter of any fighter. We don't need you talking about, well, this fighter need to take this split and that fighter need to take that split because my fighter can do the Tootsie Roll and this fighter don't know how to do the butterfly. We don't do that over here. We notice when fans get involved in fanaging, they use these types of excuses for why fights should not be made because their fanager hat comes in instead of wanting to see the fight. So this is what we do, right? We don't do that over here. Commandment number 4, thou shalt not pocket watch their fighters' money. I don't need you talking about, well, my fighter made $8 million and your fighter made $6 million because my fighter made $8 million. With the guy with $6 million, he the B-side. He don't need to, he need to take less, dare to be great, this and that. And if he ain't willing to do that for my fighter, then we don't want to fight him. We don't want to do that because you niggas want to play Heymanomics and Reaganomics and all these other nomics and try to justify fights not happening when you fear that your fighter will lose when he messes up to a certain individual. Let's continue. Commandment number 5, thou shalt not talk boxing without facts. Fanboys never talk with facts. They only talk with emotion. That's why we give two fucks about your emotions. Now, I'm reading this because this is for the people who may be new to the channel. This channel is growing like crazy right now. We'll be at 12,000 subscribers very soon, within the next week or so. So I just want to let you guys know that we have to let them know the rules of engagement. And if they don't like the rules, maybe they can leave and find somewhere else where they can fanboy or do all of these other things that's in violation to the commandments. Let's continue. Let's see. Commandment number 6, thou shalt not get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter. You would know if a person is emotionally invested in a particular fighter because he would immediately get upset. He would immediately curse you out. He would immediately threaten you. He would immediately start yelling at you. He would immediately start sending you messages via in all caps, threatening messages. You would know that. Let's continue. Hold on. We got a call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham. How you doing, Coach?
Troy Graham, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about, my brother?
Baltimore. Yeah, you know what? Touch on two things. The year is going to be hard for him to win in Australia, but he has to win those rounds convincingly to the point where you can't be denied.
Yeah.
You just have to win because look, other fighters have gone into other fighters' countries and won, like Mike McCollum, Glenn Johnson. I keep rattling it on, and T.O. and Wilder and those type of personalities. That's just indicative of this era's boxers. That's why I say there's no all-time greats. And And you say what you want to say about Dillian White, but after he was knocked out cold and he got back to his senses, the first thing he said to Eddie White was, I want a rematch. Didn't make any excuses, didn't say nothing. Just give me my rematch. That's the mindset that you actually need to have, but you don't find that nowadays. Everybody wants to be undisputed. And even Charlo, when Charlo lost, he cried, yeah. But anyway, he went out and got his rematch and won. And that's why he outshines his so-called older brother, even though they're twins, right?
Right.
Because it's the last thing. Now, I'm the oldest out of my brothers. You don't ever hear no big brother say, me and my brother. No, it's me, because you stand him alone because you're the oldest. That's just how it is nowadays in boxing. I hate to say that. This is one of the weakest eras of boxing that I've ever had to deal with. Just weak.
Yeah.
But keep on doing what you're doing, man. Proud of you. Hey, man. Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, man. I'm checking my mail, man. You know, I see that jacket you got on, bro. You're supposed to send me one like back in 1996 and all that. You ain't sent it yet.
Yeah, shout out to Troy, man. Salute to you. Salute to Troy,
Graham,
right,
man.
Yes, sir. My brother Troy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna re-put the commandments up, and we have them on the merchandise as well. We have the commandments on the merchandise as well. You can get a hoodie. I'm gonna show you all this shit. Now, this is what we have over here. We have them in the community tab. I'm gonna repost them so you can go directly to it. This is called the 16 Commandments of the Boxing Gods. And let's see, commandment number 7, thou shalt not criticize a fighter for cherry picking when your favorite fighter is cherry picking. If your fighter specializes in picking the finest of the cherries, don't sit back and say that, hey, that fighter, all he do is cherry pick. Well, you know goddamn well that's what your fighter be doing. Let's continue. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not condone any elite fighter for ducking another elite fighter. I don't want to hear he got a belt, but he don't deserve to fight him. And and I had this one fanboy, the Errol Sexual called in. Yeah, Terrence Crawford don't deserve to really fight Errol Spence. But if he do fight him, if he win the belt, then goddamn, it's gonna be so boring. The belt's gonna die with him. And see, this is typical fanboy talk. This is duck talk, fanboy talk. When they go to justifying in their mind why great fights should not happen because of their love for one fighter and their dislike for another fighter. This is why we came up with the commandments, right? Let's continue. Commandment number 9, thou shalt not speak of the back end money. We don't want to hear nothing about no back end money. And my fighter make more money on the back end, and your fighter don't make no money on the back end. And this is why these fights shouldn't happen. You niggas want to get involved in Heymanomics and be financial advisors all of a sudden. Let's continue. Commandment number 10, thou shalt not tweet shit on Twitter for your favorite fighter. We don't want no Twitter game banging, on Twitter. It happens from time to time, but we don't want that, okay? Commandment number 11, thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. I have experienced this a lot. I get threats all the time from certain people. They always send me I used to get a whole bunch last year, but since I bodied every last one of them, I get a threat every now and then. What happens is when you don't agree with these guys, they want to threaten you and stuff like that and say they're going to do A, B, C, and D. Don't worry, they ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to do nothing. These guys are hiding in their mama basement right now. They're not going to do shit, okay? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, it's Saquon again from Brooklyn. I love your. First, let me say I love your podcast, bro. I'm the one you keep referencing about Terrence Crawford would kill the belt. Okay, can we have a discussion about this instead of you?
Well, listen, well, hear me out. The thing is, brother, you be filibustering. You said what you had to say. Hold on. I said what I had to say. We are in a disagreement. You believe that if Terrence Crawford wins the belt would die with him. You believe he's boring, he doesn't do anything for the sport. That's fine if you feel that way. I am of disagreements with you. So that's it. There's really nothing to discuss. You feel a certain way about it.
I don't know what you're disagreeing with, sir. I don't know what you disagree with. Can you explain to me what you disagree about that? Are you saying that Terrence Crawford makes you want to follow the welterweight division as a casual? Are you saying that?
I'm not a casual. I'm not a casual. No, sir. Listen. What you're not going to do is you're not going to overtalk me on my show. Again, you feel a certain way about Terrence Crawford. I feel the opposite way about Terrence Crawford as it relates to him and Errol Spence fighting each other. There's nothing to discuss about this. We have a difference of opinion. Okay, that's all it is. We can just agree to disagree. I'm not here to filibuster with you about my opinion. I'm not here to tongue wrestle with you about how you feel. I'm not here to make an emotional appeal or none of that shit. We just agree to disagree. That's it. Now go ahead, brother.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. As I'm a former fighter, you're a former fighter, right? Do you think fighters owe a responsibility to the sport to grow the sport, or do you think they just owe a responsibility to just get their money and get out the sport?
Sir, what does you saying fighters, when fighters get in the ring and fight and give us the fights that we want, they are doing their job to grow the sport. That's what it's all about. The sport is the sport of boxing.
Do you think that, okay, so then thank you right there. So do you think that Terrence Crawford, as the middleweight division, that welterweight division being a glamour division, does what he needs to do to grow the sport for casuals?
Yes.
I didn't call you a casual.
Yes.
I said to grow the sport for casuals.
Okay, when you say casuals, I would have to get in the mind of a casual, but it depends on what the casual. It depends on what the casual likes. Like you can't look at all casuals as the same. Certain casuals like certain styles of fighters, and other casuals like other certain styles of fighters. I would have to even do a survey on that to even really try to get some real legit numbers for you on that. But if you believe that Terrence Crawford will not bring casuals to the sport, that's fine. You have a right to feel that way. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Do you think that Errol Spence? I don't have a dog in this race, bro. I promise you. I'm saying to you that Errol Spence, Ugas is really nobody. Ugas speaks no English. Ugas, nobody knows him. But casuals are watching him fight an unknown Cuban boxer.
Sir.
Nobody would tune in to watch Terrence Crawford.
Okay. So if that's what you're saying, can you comprehend what I'm fixing to say right now? If that is the way you feel, Saquon, that's okay. We will have to agree to disagree. I'm not going to argue with you about your opinion. You're not going to argue with me about my opinion. The way you feel is the way you feel. Let's agree to disagree and move on. Can you comprehend that, sir?
I can comprehend.
All right, sir.
When you say feel, I think women say I feel. I don't say I feel. I'm saying to you that part of the responsibility of a boxer is to grow the sport. We're talking as two fighters, coach.
Okay, listen. Let's do this.
I'm coming at you.
Okay, hold it. Sir, right now you're doing this filibuster shit that you were doing yesterday. We got to move the show on. I'm not going to argue with you about this. Let's give Saquon a round of applause. However you feel, sir, is however you feel. We're going to give you a round of applause on that, okay? We're just going to agree to disagree. I ain't got time for this shit. I just ain't got time for the tongue wrestling, bro. We don't agree. Okay, that's it. Shout out to Dantes. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
Oh, she want an AOK shirt? I got you. Yeah, man. How a person feel is how a person feel. I'm not. You trying to get me to believe the way you believe. Shit, I don't see it the way you see it. It's simple as that. That's all. Shit, I ain't finna be arguing with you about this shit and debating, and I'm not finna be doing that. Not me. Shit. Let's see. Hold on. I got it right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link, the AOK hoodie. Let me see, can I find that for you? I got it, my brother. I got it. Oh, what the brother say? This brother sound like a goddamn
unknown caller.
This shit crazy. He said, "Oh, this aerosexual." Oh, you already know. Shit, this shit crazy. The man called Friday to argue with me about the same shit. Like, dude, we agree to disagree. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? It ain't that serious.
Jason from Georgia.
Jason from Georgia. Talk to me. What you want to talk about?
I'm just saying, bro. Why you always talk about Wilder, bro?
Sir, I'm not talking about Wilder, sir. I'm not talking about Wilder right now. We're talking about something else right now, sir.
No, I'm saying earlier you were talking about OTO and then you bring up Wilder, though.
Yeah, I brought Wilder up. Sir, do you have something in your mouth, sir? Because you sound very muffled. I don't know what you have in your mouth, my brother, but you need to take it out and speak clearly, please. Now, as it relates to the question you're asking me, I brought up Wilder from an excuse standpoint, and I was making a comparison to what Teofimo Lopez did as it relates to Wilder. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it, sir. Is there anything else you want to say? All right, he hung the phone up. Okay. It is what it is, man. God damn, bro. These guys, listen, man. I don't know what's wrong with you fanboys today, but boy, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. I toe tag and body bag over here. I will send you back to your raggedy ass mammy's house. If you come from the Alphabet Boy community, I will send your ass right back over there. If you subscribe, as a matter of fact, hold on, listen, I got to sound the alarm. Fuck it. I'm going to sound the alarm, but before I do, let's finish these, I ain't playing with these niggas today. I know today church Sunday, but fuck it. But fuck it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is George Wade from Indianapolis.
All right, you from Indianapolis? I don't know. What's your name is?
Dragon Leg. What?
Dragon Leg. I couldn't hear you, bro. Dragon Leg, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I want to know what's up with Berchelt. You think his career finished?
Who talking about
the second round? Berchelt.
Oh, talking about Berchelt. Yeah, Berchelt. Berchelt didn't look good, bro. He didn't. His punch resistance wasn't there. He had no head movement. He was getting hit with jabs and 1-2s all night. He wasn't slipping punches to get on the inside, bro. He looks like a shot fighter to me. He just need to back up. I think, me personally, from what I saw last night, I don't think Berchelt has anything left.
Okay, yeah. Keep up the good work, Coach.
Yes,
I'm gonna be calling in now and then, you know what I'm saying? But keep the work good.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to Dragon Leg. Yeah, man, I like these dudes. Like, dude, like y'all got me fucked up. Bro, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got Coach, but I'm telling you, boy, I am a fanboy killer. This is what I do. I don't even play with fanboys. I hate you motherfuckers with a passion. You know what I mean? I don't even like fanboys to subscribe to the channel. I do everything in my power to purge you motherfuckers from over here. Because of my disdain for you. You see what I'm saying? I have contempt for you. I don't give a damn about you, your mammy who had you, you know, the father that was dumb enough to put you inside your mama. I just don't give a damn about you niggas, man. You goddamn fanboys. I don't. This is the wrong channel for you. As a matter of fact, hey, I'm gonna just drop the link right here, man. You can I forgot the brother who said, Dante, as you said your wife want one of those hoodies, want one of these hoodies. You can I'm gonna drop the link right here. You can get it from right here, Dante. Let me do it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these niggas, man. Like shit, they got me fucked up. They got the wrong guy. Oh, they got the wrong guy, boy. I don't know what they told him. But they got me bent. I ain't got no filter over here, boy. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. I don't. I swear to God, I don't, boy. I swear I don't.
Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz.
He must don't know. He can't know. He can't know.
He can't know. He can't know. But anyways, let's continue. Let's continue to look at these commandments. Let's continue to look at these commandments because here we go. Let's get back on point. Here go the commandments right here. Commandment number 10. We did commandment number 10 about Twitter. Commandment number 11. Thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. That would be for anyone, whether it's YouTube, anywhere in social media. Some of you guys have probably gotten threatened already from people, avatar gangsters behind the keyboard. They ain't gonna do shit. They in their mama basement, selling wolf tickets. That's all. Now let's continue. Commandment number 12. Thou shalt not speaketh of undisputed if your favorite fighter has the French fries belt, aka better known as the franchise belt. Commandment number 13, that shall only have permission to be a fanboy of an old school fighter. This is the only exception to the rules. Examples are Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, the marvelous Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Salvador Sanchez, etc., etc., etc. Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones Jr., Julio Cesar Chavez, and so, Mildred Taylor, you know what I mean? Ron Lyle, what's my main man name? Simon Brown, and so on and so on and so on. Commandment number 14. thou shalt not race bait to push a personal narrative. We don't do the race baiting shit over here. I give a fuck about you calling me a coon, Uncle Tom, a sellout. I give a fuck about you. I really don't. You are a powerless group of weak individuals who make excuses for failure in life, and you are doing bad, and I give two fucks about you. Okay? These are for the guys who like to use this and make all types of excuses for their failures in life. I understand you have daddy issues. Your daddy wasn't there, and you was raised, you know, by yourself. I understand that. I get that. I understand that. But don't bring that shit over here. Your issues are not my issues, and I give two fucks about you. Okay? Let's continue. Commandment number 15. Thou shalt not have a victimhood mentality and play the race card when you don't get your way. Yes, I am bodying niggas on this shit right here today. I do not play. Commandment number 16. Thou shalt not violate any of the commandments under no circumstances. These are the commandments that all of our subscribers must follow in order to be a follower or subscriber of this channel. So that should have purged anyone who was a fanboy who signed and had it twisted that I was on that other shit. No, I'm not. I'm straight down the middle. I give two fucks about you. For you fanboys, I am the fanboy killer. You better do some research on me. Do some research on me. Talk to the alphabet boys. They will let you know. They will let you know. I ain't nothing to be fucked with. Let's see. Say, Coach, you heard about Wilder's brother getting sent to the next dimension again? Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. Marcellus Wilder. That was the guy who said Wilder had a dent on the side of his head. They had when they did the autopsy. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't even know he had a fight until I saw afterwards. I think I saw something that came across my timeline, Arlette, that said that, hey man, you know, of course they had Deontay Wilder's brother, you know, got knocked out. They got to use Wilder's name in it because no one really knows who his brother is, to be honest with you. No one knows who he is. You know what I mean? Just any other greats. You know, Alexis Aguero. Yeah, of course. Any other greats, brother. Any other old school fighters. If you have a fighter that's currently still fighting right now, he's not an old school fighter. You know, old school would probably be like from shit. Let's see. This new school era would probably start from 2007, 2008, all the way up to now. I would say maybe. This new school era or something like that. I would say, you know, anything 2007 or 8 after. Yeah, after. You know what I mean? I would say that. You know, fighters who started boxing in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, of course, 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? 90s all the way through like the 2000s. They started in the 80s, that's an old school fighter. If they started in the 90s, that'd be considered an old school fighter as well. So, anyways. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Yeah, we ain't, you know. He said, Coach, I missed a super chat. Oh, sorry about that. I missed a super chat. I didn't know that. I was probably too busy. Dantes, he said, girl, want the shirt? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man, I got you, Dantes. I'm finna drop the link right now. I think I did drop the link. Yeah, I don't know what a super chat is. If I missed a super chat, I apologize. Yeah, they need to know, man. They need to know over here, man. We're not playing with them over here. We don't play over here, man. We don't. You know, so these guys are very, very emotionally unstable, and I just don't have patience for them. I don't have patience for fanboys. I try to work with them, but they can be irrational at times, too emotionally unstable. Notice these guys, when they call here, the phones be muffled. They act like they got a Big Johnson in their mouth when they call in. And like, yeah, you know, nigga, I don't even understand what the fuck you saying, bro. Like, why are you calling here? You see what I'm saying? You know, but they'll call. But I think I done ran them off the block. Phone calls have stopped. So, I'm say, what about Chocolatito? He's a legend. Yeah, I just say, yeah, Chocolatito. Yeah. Chocolatito. Yeah. He's cut from that era. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Shout out to the queen, my sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to the big sis. She say, Slim Reaper, it's embarrassing. Yeah, I can't, man. Yeah, Mustafa Malik, I'm sorry if I missed your super chat, my brother. I don't know where it's at. It's not even back up here. Yeah, man, I can't. Dantes. Hold on. I missed one right here. Mustafa Malik. I found you, brother. Shout out to Mustafa Malik for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says, coach seems like the Haney fight is official. Is that true? I think it is. I think it is. Of course, nothing is official until we actually see it. He said Haney posted it on his story on Instagram. Loma replied to the ESPN post saying, I'm next. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. As a matter of fact, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. You know, because we all across the board. Let's see. Devin Haney. Let's find Devin Haney right quick. Let's see what we can find. Killer Cam. That's Mike Coppinger. That's Mike Kopp. Let's see. I got to bring this down a little bit. Hold on, guys. It's amazing that hold on, Dev. Let's see. Dev, I think we got Haney. Let's see. But we'll see. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not the one to Devin Haney said his name will be mentioned amongst the greats. You know what I mean? Let me see. Dan Raphael, he say not gonna be a deal for Kambosos-Haney. Everyone knows. Okay, this is something old between these two. There's nothing on Devin Haney's Twitter page right now. So you did say it was on Instagram though. He said, so I guess Haney did sign within 3 days in a bias contract. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I don't know what's in the contract, so I can't really say if it's biased or not. Roderick, I don't know what's in it. You know what I mean? So, but hey, man, it is what it is. I don't know what's in it to even say if it's biased or not. All I care about is as long as we get the fight. You know what I mean? And Devin Haney is going to have to understand that, hey, bro, like you down on the cards. You know this, right? You down 2-3 rounds, and you're going to have to be willing to go through hell to get to heaven. You're going to have to be willing to go through hell to get to heaven. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I'm telling me find him right now. I'll look him up for you right now, guys. Hold on. The real Devin Haney. Oh, you're saying he posted it on his Instagram stories. Okay. That was 5 days ago. Okay. And this was 4 days ago. Okay, so yeah, you saying if it was on his Instagram story, so be it. Hold on. Reels? You see? Nah, yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, fam. But I think this fight going down. I think it's going down. You know what I mean? More than likely, everything is going to be leaning towards the actual promotional company who actually put the money up and for the deal. I don't know what's in it. Maybe Bill Haney will just shed some light on that when he go to his favorite channels. And when he go over there, we'll be able to find out what's in it. I mean, I don't give a damn. I'm not a promoter for me. I don't give a flying fuck. Just as long as we got the fights. I don't care. I don't get into all that other shit. The only thing that matter to me is these guys fight. That's all that matter to me is these guys fight. That's all I care about. All this other stuff, I give 2 fucks about, to be honest with you. All this other stuff I give 2 fucks about. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I got that. Somebody sent me a message. I got that already. I'm looking at George Kambosos, Devin Haney has struck a deal. Yeah, I got all that. Yeah, so I don't see it. I'm looking at my Instagram trying to see. Someone sent me some stuff. I always get people send me messages and stuff all the time, videos and stuff like that. So I'm always on the prowl looking. Let's see what George Kambosos is talking about. Well, what Killer Cam talking about? I like to call him Killer Cam because the shit funny. Yeah, like right here. He still got this up there. He just posted 14 hours ago. He ain't no dream. This is a nightmare. That check left hook he threw on Teofimo Lopez landed around the guard, and you see he split right here. I don't know when he said that he was set up. What the hell you was set up with? You was set up with the left and the right down the middle. Yeah, I don't understand that, fam. I don't understand. I know what my eyes show me. I saw that fight from beginning to end. So, but anyways, Teofimo bounce back. He'll bounce back. Yeah, I believe he will. 140. We'll see what he do at 140. He'll bounce back. He's a damn good fighter. He said, hey, Thomas Jones, he said, hit the cash out. hit the cash out. Big Papa needs to eat.
Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
hit the PayPal, international Africans. My international Africans, hit the PayPal. You heard Dr. Umar Johnson.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You heard what he said. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. You know what I mean? Hit the PayPal. You know what I mean? Hit the Cash App. I got there. Hey, Victor, what you say, fam? Victor say those titles are Kambosos' curse. We'll find out. We'll find out. You know, I won't say that his curse. You know what I mean? But we'll find out exactly what happens in this fight. I'm anxious to see this fight. I'm not going to say and lie to you. Very anxious to see this fight. I'm very anxious to see this fight. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people that didn't want Devin Haney to get the fight, but I'm glad he got it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Coach? This is Kareem from Clearwater.
Kareem from Clearwater. Kareem, talk to me, fam.
How's it going, man? I was listening in today, man. I see that you had a lot of Ryler fanboys over here today.
It is what it is, man. It come with the territory.
Crazy, man.
It come with the territory, man. I mean, they come out from time to time. You know, I go through it from all of them. So it doesn't make me no never mind. I do everything in my power to insult them and run their ass off the block, and they keep coming back. So apparently it's something that they like about the old boy. But shout out to you, my brother.
You like Canelo?
Huh?
I was saying you like Canelo. You got all these people wanting to fight you, man.
Hey,
I want those belts first. That was our problem.
You know, I am the undisputed Amazon Prime champion, Kareem. You know, I'm gonna have to look at some footage of you, you know, because we do pick from the finest of the cherries, and we don't want no tough competition. We want everything to be easy. You see what I'm saying? So send me some footage of you, and we'll see. Shout out to Kareem, man. But dog Kareem, salute to Kareem, man. Shout out to my brother Kareem. Me and Kareem Gucci. Shout out the right side in the building. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Right side say international African repping. Great show, coach. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. You know, it is what it is, man. We gotta make it. Hey, we gotta make it do what it do over here.
I said Big Papa needs to eat before the keynote lecture tonight. The doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking. I said the doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking.
We need some Southern cooking. Me being in the South, you know, I'm in the South. I'm in the sunshine state of Florida. You know, we need some Southern cooking down here. You know, the great Umar was in Jacksonville, Florida, which is in North Florida. He was up there in North Florida in the Panhandle. You know what I mean? Going into right there, you know, going into the state of Georgia. So going into the state of Georgia. So he has an opportunity. You know, we need some Southern cooking. You know what I mean? And y'all, and you know, and we motivate even the greats over here. You see what I'm saying? That's what we do. Halim said Kareem got a hangover. Hey, Halim. As a matter of fact, Halim, Halim will be the promoter in this fight that I have coming up. You know, I got 2 fights on booked already. I told you I got a 62-year-old dude I'm supposed to be fighting. You know, he's an Uber driver. He do Uber on the side. He got arthritis in both knees. And we got that fight set up in May. And then I got another fight set up in September. So I'm really booked for the year. You know what I mean? So we'll see what my schedule look like next year. You know what I mean? And we can make it happen. You know what I mean? You know, I am the unified, undisputed champion, Amazon Prime champion. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna make it do what it do. You see what I'm saying? I want to unify. If Canelo, David Benavidez, it doesn't matter. If they're willing to come down to the Amazon Prime weight division, we can make it happen. You know what I mean? Amazon Prime is my weight division. That's the division that I fight in. You know, anybody want to smoke? This is what it's gonna be. You got to come down to my weight class, okay? He say, if I sound like I'm talking through a cat, he said Kareem be broken up on 5 guys. Hey Kareem be going all over the world trolling. Hey, I got there Kareem. I saw Kareem over there. Somebody sent me a video, right? Kareem in the chat. Blue Blood Sports TV. He in the chat. Blue don't went off for like 30 minutes arguing with Kareem in the chat. Listen, bro, I see Kareem keep saying shit. Blue like, Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait a minute, bro. Listen, man. 30 minutes. Hey, listen, 30 minutes. Boy, Kareem, boy, motherfucker, boy. Hey, Kareem. Hey, Victor he said back then the title meant nothing. You said you was better, we fight. Yeah, we fight. Yeah, because the thing is those guys really, really wanted to see who was the best. They're like, I'm finna fight this dude. Title fight 9 times. And the fans rewarded them. The fans did not decide whether we want to buy tickets or don't buy tickets, whether it's based upon whether you have a belt or not. It was all about the skill set. So, in the matchup, this is a good matchup. This is going to be a damn good fight. A good fight is a good fight, whether you have a belt or not. A good fight is a good fight. A great fighter is a great fighter, whether he has a belt or not. And when you get two matchups, two great fighters coming together, it's going to be a memorable moment. It's going to be a memorable moment. Shout out to my brother Knockdown 305. Salute to my brother, man. Hey, Kareem, Haleen, what you say? He said, thanks, coach. 10% fee, okay? I'm ready. Hey, I'm gonna work your 10% in the contract. I'm gonna make sure. Hey, Haleen, you're gonna get your 10% on the back end. We're gonna do that on the back end. We're gonna do that on the back end. I got you. He said the undisputed Amazon champion of the world, Coach Malachi Williams. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We want all the smoke. He say, Coach, what round you gonna finish him? Well, it depends. It depends. You know what I mean? It depends on how I'm feeling that day. They can go in 1 if they want to have some fun. They can go in 2 if they're down with the Brooklyn Zoo. They can go in 3 if they really want to smoke with me. They can go in 4 if they really want to go to war. They can go in 5 if they are a jive. They can go in 6 if they really want to talk slick. They can go in 7 if they want to go to heaven, okay? That's the round how I would decide to pick it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's yours from Tacoma. How you doing, Coach?
Dakota. What your name is?
Yours from Tacoma.
Okay, Yo's from Dakota. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Yo, we're going to check Kareem, though. Kareem on juice.
What you say?
Kareem is definitely on juice, bro.
Oh, he's on juice? We got to test him?
Kareem from Clearwater. Yeah. Kareem from Clearwater. He on juice, bro.
Yeah, Kareem, man. You know, we gonna test. We gonna do VADA testing too. We got to do VADA testing. We got to do VADA testing just to make sure everybody on up.
Right. Question for you, Coach. Right? Mm-hmm. If Kambosos, right? Mm-hmm. Kambosos, right? If he beat Haney, would he get your respect?
No, he has my respect now. He got it the hard way. He took him 10 years to get a shot at the title. I respect Kambosos right now, like hands down. Like, how can I can't respect him?
Yeah.
He got it the hard way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He took Teofimo 0.
Yeah. But not only that, it's not the fact that he took Teofimo's belt. It's the fact that the journey that he took, it took him 10 years in order to get an opportunity to have a shot at the title, to the major belts. So I just respect the journey that he had to go down more so than him beating Teofimo, winning the belts. All of the hard work that he did, it paid off. And, so I got to respect that, dog. I got to respect that.
You got a point with that. Johnny to the S-side, right?
Yeah.
He the S-side now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, but I'm listening, man. So, I'm happy. I'm happy, my brother. We got this fight, man. For real though. Salute to you, my brother.
All right. So,
go ahead.
So treat me like a casual, right? So, question. The rules, right? Rule number 13, right? Yeah, that sounds biased though. So, rule number 13 says, except is for old fighters. Right?
Old school fighters.
Come on now.
Old school fighters.
Yeah, old school fighters. I mean, whose bias is that? The fans?
No, I'm just saying, like an old school fighter is.
That's an exception, though.
Huh?
That's an exception to the rule.
Yeah, that's an exception. That's an exception to the rule. That's what I said. Yeah, that's in there. That's in the commandments. Exception to the rule.
For old fighters, right?
Yeah, old school fighters. Yes, sir. Shout out to you, my brother, from calling from Dakota. Salute, fam. Salute to you. Shout out to Alex Maddox. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, sources say, show that big nuts ready to sign a 3-fight deal with the PBC. Is that real, coach?
True.
Hey, listen, man. Alan, man, if Tank Davis decides to leave the money team, Shawty Big Nuts is in strong negotiations with Leonard L. Smellerby, a.k.a. Snots' Nose, my favorite promoter of all time. Shawty Big Nuts is waiting in the wings right now. We're trying to put a match together between him and Isak Cruz, but, we don't know yet. We still in negotiations right now. We're still in negotiations, all right? They want a 3-fight deal, but we want to make it a 2-fight deal. You see what I'm saying? We the A side. We the A side. You see what I'm saying? Harleen, what you say, bro? He said, Coach, come on, no back end. He said, no back end. We're doing. Wait, listen, man. You gonna get your 10% on the back end. You get 10% on the back end. Ryan H. He says, Coach, what's your thoughts on Serrano's disrespecting opponents from the corner and after the fight? I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar. Serrano's coach disrespecting opponents. I'm not familiar with that. I can't speak on that. To be honest with you. Let's see. Lisa, what you say, Queen? She said, why does Devin have to jump through the rings of fire? Yeah, it is what it is. I totally agree with you, sis, but it is what it is. It is what it is. He's jumping through the ring of fire, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Devin Haney got a lot of motherfuckers who hate him. I don't even know why. I don't know what he did to get the hate, but it's a motherfucker. They hate Devin Haney with a passion. But it could be because of Bill, though. Could be because of Bill. But, yeah, man. Yeah. Con Shiner said, who's Shawty Big Nuts? Oh, Shawty Big Nuts, that's my Shawty Big. He meant to say B.I.G. Shawty Big Nuts, that's my homeboy. My homeboy from Tallahassee. Florida. Doughboy says Devin Haney might be in a trap. It might be trapped. You know what? Hey, man, it is what it is. Like, when you, listen, Doughboy, this is how I look at it. When you're fighting any fighter on foreign soil, and you got to give up all your rights in order to get the fight, that shit, it's against all odds at that point. It's like me against the world type shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's in that contract. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Eddie. I'm calling from Texas.
I can barely hear you. Can you speak up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My name is Eddie. I'm calling from Texas.
All right, Eddie calling from Texas. Talk to me. What you want to talk about?
All right, hey, Coach. How you doing today?
Doing good.
I just had a question, man. If this fight happened with Haney Kambosos after the winner, if there's not a draw, what happens to the French fight belt?
Kambosos has the belt, so maybe he keeps it. This is the thing. Mauricio Sulaiman changes the rules at a split second. So who knows what will happen to that belt? All I know is Devin Haney said, and I don't even know if he's contractually can he do that now? But Devin Haney has said, and I have the actual video where he said it. He said that if he was to win the belts from Kambosos, he would drop the franchise belt. He said, "I'm gonna drop that belt." You know what I mean? They don't want the belt. They don't want the belt, since that belt seems to be the author of confusion. So I don't know what happened to it. Whatever Mauricio Sulaiman feel like doing that day, that's what's going to happen with that belt, bro. To be honest with you.
Well, I appreciate answering that question. I was confused. That whole shit confused me.
Yeah.
But I just want to get educated, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie from Texas, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to Eddie from Texas. He said, Mad Dog A says, he said, well, the I ain't losing to no white boy statement, come back to hunt Haney. I mean, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Shit, you know what I mean? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But this is the thing, though, right? This is the thing. This is the thing. At the end of the day, and I understand what Lisa Bells is saying, he had to go through hell in order to try to make this fight happen and stuff like that. This is not the only fighter that's went through hell. Marvin Hagler went through, he had to have 50 fights for 49 fights. And he had a couple of losses in between those 49 fights that he had. Listen, on his 50th fight, he got a shot at the title. And he got robbed. It was a draw. Ended up in a draw, and the champion ended up keeping the belt. So there have been fighters that had to overcome tremendous odds in order to become a champion. Is it fair? Life isn't fair. Life cares nothing about being fair. Certain people are in certain positions, are in better positions in life than others. That's the way it is. No matter where you go out in the world, that's the way it is, right? In this sport of boxing, certain fighters can do certain things that other fighters can't do. This is facts. In the sport of boxing, certain fighters get more favors than other fighters. Certain fighters are allowed to do whatever they want to do, and other fighters are not. It's not fair. Guess what? But they signed up for this. These fighters signed up for this. These fighters signed up. Everybody can't be the star. These fighters signed up to get punched in the face for a living, and this is the politics that come with it. It's a choice that the fighter made, and this is what it is. There's a flip side to it, though. I'm gonna break down the flip side. Shout out to Alan Maddox for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, can you show their big nuts on sparring footage? For those who don't know, the Be Short is. Hey, yeah, man. Hold on, we got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Major Key Boxing, Central Florida. What's going on, Coach?
Major Key, talk to me, my brother. What's going on, man? Major Key from the O, man.
Oh, chilling, man. What happened? Yo, Reverend Abernathy got arrested again, man, on Saturday night.
Who?
Reverend Abernathy.
Oh, Reverend Abernathy, no, Reverend Abernathy, he had another church right now, you know. He had another church right now, having a sermon right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Well, listen, man. I just wanted to say real quick, man. I'm very excited. I'm happy that Haney got this fight, if it's true, right?
Yeah.
Because of course we need it to be finalized, but because sources say. But nevertheless, it's out there in public, so hopefully that did happen, and we have this fight. And if it's true that he's going to drop the franchise belt after that, well, first and foremost, I believe he needs to petition for it, right? And if he did, then he would get it and drop it. If he didn't, then it would just stay on the wayside. But I think that it would clear up a lot of confusion because he would be recognized by the other sanctioning bodies as undisputed. And the fact of the matter is that it would clear up this confusion because the franchise belt should have never been transferred. It should have never been transferred. The whole idea of it made sense when it wasn't supposed to be transferred. And so the fact that they allowed it to be transferred, thinking that Lomachenko was going to win, and then Teofimo won, that confused everything. So that threw it off. So I'm glad that if they win, if the Haneys win, then that'll clear it up. But even if they don't win, then they lose the WBC world title to Kambosos, and then he becomes undisputed. So it'll clear up a lot of things.
Universally known. He'll be universally known as undisputed. You're right about that. Hey,
absolutely, man.
Shout out to my brother Major Key, man. So salute, fam. Anything else you want to say, my brother?
No, just great week of boxing. Looking forward to all the upcoming events, man. You know me, bro. I'll let you do your thing, man, and I'll jump in whenever I feel like I need to say something.
All right, yeah. Salute to my brother Major Key, man. Salute to Major Key. Salute to Major Key. Y'all please go over there and subscribe to Major Key, man. Major Key been having some hell of a guests on this show, man. Man, Major Key been rocking out for about a year now. Probably about a year, maybe a little more than a year. But yeah, man, he has some legendary interviews from a lot of the old school fighters and trainers as well. So you know what I mean? He has a lot of insight on stuff, just basically talking to these guys, interviewing these guys, and allowed me to interview them as well, some of them too. On Dragon Leg, he says, Coach, if Shaquille beats Valdez, where would you place him on the pound for pound list? The pound for pound is subjective, so where would I place him at? I have to look. You know what, man? That's a good question. Multiple division champion, and if he's unifying the division, I don't know. I gotta look and see, Dragon Leg. I gotta look and see. Like, where would I put Shakur Stevenson at if he's able to pull that off? Because there's quite a few fighters. I have to think about that. He'll probably be in the top 10 or something. I don't know. I don't know. Top 10, top 15. Because I have to look at everybody in their totality. You see what I'm saying? To try to be fair or something like that. Doughboy said, so tell me how some fighters that's 21-0 get title shots before someone that's 28-0. But bro, it's like it just depends, like, depending on which promotional company you're with, the politics of the sport of boxing, bro. It's not as simple as someone has a certain record. They should be in a position to fight for a title. It just doesn't work that way. Like if a fighter is with Top Rank, you know, they may have a better inside track on getting a shot at the title versus a fighter that's not with Top Rank. You see what I'm saying? It depends on. There's a lot of shit factor in that shit, though, boy. Like if you, a perfect example, if you're a PBC fighter, you control 3 of the welterweight belts, so you're in a position where we ain't got to fight nobody. We can just keep fighting each other. You know what I mean? Nobody outside of our scope. You know, so you know we'll certain promotional companies are able to do certain things depending on what your relationship is with the promotional company. Yada 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 yada. You know, it's just a lot of bullshit, dog. A lot of political bullshit. That's all it is, bro. He say, why is Trevor Bryan number 38? Man, they hating on my dog, Trevor Bryan, bro. They hating on my dog, man. We know they hate. We know they hate. Listen, man, listen, we got to get the likes up. We got to get the likes up. We got to get over 200. You know, we know they hate. We know they hate. We know that. We know they hating. We know they hating. Mr. UK, he say, Mr. Wright UK, he say, how did Loma get a title shot on his second and third fights on Top Rank? He say, oh, Top Rank owned WBO. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's like, that's just how that shit work, bro. That's just how this shit work. Like I said before, like this shit, you know, you can sit back and say this shit ain't fair. No, life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. You know what I learned? 1999, that's a true story. My mother passed away, right? My mother passed away in 1999. You know what? That's when I realized that life didn't give 2 fucks about nothing. The earth kept rotating at 1,037 1/3 miles per hour. The sun was still shining bright. The birds were chirping. The wind was blowing. No matter, and I don't mean to go to this extreme, but I just want to put it out there. No matter how I felt from an emotional standpoint, it didn't change the fact that the planet didn't give 2 fucks. So I learned this. So in boxing, 23 years ago, in boxing, certain fighters, like a Sugar Ray Leonard, he would be treated more favorably than another fighter. He may be fighting a Floyd Mayweather Sr., you know, because of his status. This, you know, depending on what your status is in the sport of boxing, that determines everything. Everybody, there's levels to this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. No one, you know, Devin Haney might be in a hell of a situation. Guess what? No one is going to feel sorry for him and cry for him. He's a multimillionaire. He's living in a mansion. He has ice. You know, and this is what he signed up for. He signed up for this, right? He won't be the first fighter to go through what he's going to have to go through as it relates to jumping through hoops, and he won't be the last fighter. Before him, there were many who had to go through stuff. It is what it is. But the good news is this. There's an opportunity in this for Devin Haney. What is that opportunity? He could be the one to, against all odds, go over to Australia and pull off the upset. I don't know if he would be favored in this fight against Kambosos. I don't know what the odds makers would have. You know, I'm assuming, and it's probably, I probably shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming that maybe it'll be Kambosos is the favorite. But either way it go, man, if he can overcome this shit, because the judge is going to be against him, the referee is going to be against him, you know, he's going to have everything stacked against him. If he can pull it off, it's going to make him look that much more great. So this is why I don't cry out for, you know, I don't cry out for these guys. You know what I mean? I don't. You signed up for it. It is what it is. I just want to see the goddamn fights. That's all I care about. All I care about is seeing the fights. That's all I care about. Promotional companies and advisors have more power than sanctioning bodies, especially when their fighters have the belts. Well, the promotional companies and advisors control the sanctioning bodies. So, you know, they control them. Hey, man, we're going to break off a couple of dollars, man. I need you to make this happen. Bring my fight up right here. You know, they control the sanctioning bodies. So that's all it is. You know, the sanctioning bodies are not independent of the promoters. You know what I mean? They are controlled, and it's a business. It's a business. Thomas Jones, he say, if you're the man, it doesn't matter what the location for the fight is. Get that belt. Yeah, I mean, that's what he's going to have to do. That's what he's going to have to do. That's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to go get it, period. Again, Marvelous Marvin Hagler had 49 fights in a row before he got a shot at the title on his 50th fight. And he still didn't get, he didn't win that. It was a draw. He won it, but, it is what it is. So Marvin Hagler said that, I'm going to make sure that from this point forward, that when I have any other fight after this, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't go into the hands of the judges. It's going to go into these hands, this left hand and this right hand. I'm going to make sure that these hands is going to be the judge in the ring. In the ring. That was Marvelous Marvin Hagler's mindset. Devin Haney is going to have that mindset. Best believe, Dev, I can tell you this right now. You down 0-2 on the scorecards. Right now. Just like, it is what it is. So, he said, watch him fight. He said, watch him fight. Victor, what you say? Victor said, first Australian champ, and he defending title at home. Yeah, Kambosos finished the fight. Standing, he wins. Yeah, I believe so. And then, no, hold on. Kambosos is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying it is what it is. It is what it is. Ryan H, he said, Coach Archie Moore, he didn't get a title shot until after almost 200 wins avoided. Yo, Archie Moore, yeah, man, you got to look at the era they came up in too. The era that they came up in was hellified back then. You talking about it was some of the races of the races going on back then. Back then, yes. Today, no. But back then, yeah, absolutely. 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 So it is what it is. It's always been like this. Life, it ain't about being fair. Life don't give a fuck about your fairness or my fairness, how I feel. Fighters need to form some type of union like the NBA, but they will not. Fans need to stop paying for ducks, but they won't. Yeah, it just won't. It is what it is. They just won't. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's just the way boxing is. It is what it is, bro. So you gotta fight through it. If you get in the ring with him, make sure you stop him. It's one way I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win this fight. I'm gonna stop his ass in the ring. When I stop him, I ain't gotta worry about none of that other shit. He say Nakathilia is that wild card right now. And you know what? See, Nakathilia, you see what he did? Nakathilia said, listen, Nakathilia was a 6-1 underdog. Hey, David, Nakathilia was a 6-1 underdog. Miguel Berchelt was a 6-1 favorite. It was a foregone conclusion that he was going to beat Nakathilia. Guess what? Somebody forgot to tell Nakathilia that he was supposed to lose. Somebody forgot to tell Nakathilia that, hey man, look here, baby boy, you're a 6-1 underdog, baby boy. You're supposed to lose this fight. Somebody forgot to tell him that he was supposed to lose that fight. Somebody forgot to tell him that, hey, look here, baby boy, you ain't gonna win this fight, baby boy. Berchelt is a monster. He's a killer. And when you step in the ring with him, this is what he gonna do to you. He gonna be putting paws on you, and he's a knockout artist as well. Because Berchelt got over 30-something knockouts. He's a knockout artist as well. You're gonna lose this fight. Somebody forgot to tell Nakathilia that he was supposed to lose. He says that Nakathilia the goods or Berchelt is really washed. It could be a combination of the two. Could be a combination of the two. But the fact of the matter is, the bookies had him a 6-1 underdog. So apparently the bookies in Vegas didn't feel like that he was washed. They felt like Berchelt was gonna put them paws on Buddy. David said, he says, I ain't mad. He said, I'm mad I didn't put money on it. I knew he was going to win too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. He said Berchelt looked like an old man last night. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Punch resistance wasn't there. No defense. 1-2. He was getting jabbed the shit out of him. The 1-2 down the middle. Overhand right kept clocking him. He couldn't get out of the way of that. That's a good sign. That's a good time. It's time to hang it up. That's a good sign. It's time to hang it up. He said damaged goods. Yeah, he might be damaged goods. He said Shakur called Nakathilia the hard-hitting African. Yeah, because I remember when Shakur Stevenson and him fought, Shakur gave him his first, I think he gave him his second loss. His second loss. You see what I'm saying? So Vibes, what you say, fam? You say PED Valdez ruined him. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, that Valdez fight probably took a lot out of him. You know, I think he was. He said Nakathilia put a mouse on Shakur's eye. I mean, in boxing, listen, like in boxing, bro, people get knocked down, people get hurt. That's the fight game. People get hit. That's the fight game. You know, that's what it is. You know, that's the fight game. David said, let's not take away from Nakathilia win. No, yeah, we can't take away from his win. I refuse to take away from his win because I'm not gonna sit and say, oh yeah, well, Berchelt was washed up. We're not gonna take away from his win. Fact of the matter is, Berchelt was a 6-1. He was a 6-1 favorite. Didn't nobody know he was washed up till after Nakathilia put them paws on him. Now after Nakathilia put them paws on him, now it was, oh man, well he was washed up. Yeah, but wasn't nobody saying that prior. Was nobody saying that prior? He says, can Nakathilia be a serious contender at 135? Contender. It ain't but one way to find out, Mustafa. We got to see him in other fights. It ain't but one way to find out. It ain't but one way to find out. You know, because I can sit back and say he won't be a factor, but who am I? That's just my opinion. My opinion don't mean shit. That dude, styles make fights. Styles make fights. Arlette, what you say, Queen? You say Valdez is on PEDs. When he beat Berchelt. Probably. You know, I have no proof of that, but you know. He said just like Valdez fought, both overrated. Oh, just like Valdez fight, both overrated. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Like, again, you know, the guy was a 6-1 favorite. People are saying now that, yeah, he was over the hill. Yeah, but they wasn't saying that prior to the fight. It was a foregone conclusion that Berchelt, he's a pressure fighter. He hits hard. He's a knockout artist. He was going to stop Nakathilia. That was a foregone conclusion. But you have a fighter. You have fighters don't like boxers and boxers don't like fighters. What I mean by that is, well, that's what they say. That's what they say. You know, what I mean by that, like pressure fighters don't like boxers because the boxer's not going to be there for you to hit them like that. You see what I'm saying? And some would say that, you know, boxers don't like pressure fighters that's going to be up in their chest all night long, not allowing them to breathe. So when you have a pressure fighter that runs up on a pure boxer, and he can just do the basic of the things. I'm gonna keep you on the end of my jab. I'm gonna make sure I use my footwork to put me in the proper place to throw my shots from different angles. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you come on the side and dictate the pace and dictate how this fight is going to go. I have the longer arm reach. I'm going to keep you on the edge of my jab, and as soon as you try to come in there with that pressure shit, Bob drop this right hand on you. And you know, so Nakathilia looked like he had a better game plan. Better game plan. Better game plan. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. He said, let's not blame Valdez for ruining Berchelt. Truth is, Berchelt has just been in too many wars. Yeah, he like to go into wars, man. You right about that. Whole lot of wars. Like that war shit ain't good. Like you know, yeah, we know that rock'em sock'em shit. We just gonna go at it. You hit me, I hit you. Bop, you hit me, I hit you. We gonna just go like just no defense. We just trading blows and damn, like bro, you gotta know how to slip some of these punches. This shit ain't gonna be good for your career in the long run. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Juan says Berchelt chose a hard fight coming off a KO loss, moving up in weight division, a new trainer. Bad decision. Yeah, it was a bad decision. Bad decision. Hey, but he learned from it. Now, I don't know if he'll go back down. I don't know. Maybe he'll go back down. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Shout out to Passion for Beauty. She said, no way I was betting against Haney versus Linares or JoJo. I seen something in Kambosos just saying he was intense against a hard-hitting TO 50-50 fight for sure. Yeah, some people would say that, hey, man, the only reason why, they were saying the only reason why Kambosos won because Teofimo wasn't focused. He was focusing on other things. He wasn't the same guy prior. Some people are saying that. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I'm not going to take away from a fighter. If a fighter wins, I'm not going to take away from him. He won. You You know what I mean? He won. You know, so it is what it is. He said Wilfredo Gomez versus Lupe Pinto was a war. Yeah, that was a war. Absolutely. Hell, Marvin Hagler versus Hearns was a war. Shit. Hagler and John the Beast Mugabe was a war. Them motherfucker went to war. That fight took a lot out of Hagler, bro. He fought him on his 60-something fight, something like that. Like Hagler had over 60 fights at that time. That was a hard, you know. And sometimes you get in those wars. Sometimes, bro, sometimes you got to get it how you live, dog. Sometimes you got to get it how you live. That it is what sometimes you got to get it how you live. You know, sometimes you're gonna get in a fight the way, hey man, this just the way it turned out. It's just the way it turned out. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it is. We'll see exactly how it is. Fat Wallace said Mexican style. Mexican style has more than one style, in my opinion. But yeah, when they say Mexican style, that's what they talk about. That's what most people, you know, Salvador Sanchez didn't fight like that. But you know, in Marquez and stuff like that. But when they think of Mexican style, they think of Julio Cesar Chavez. But I think what they fail to realize is Julio Cesar Chavez was a damn good pocket fighter. Like he fought good in the pocket. It wasn't like he was just getting hit. Like he used to slip punches to laying them body shots to the liver. His left hook was a motherfucker to the body. But I get what you're saying though. Yeah, all that coming straight ahead and no head movement, and you know we just hitting each other, and you know the crowd, screaming wild, and you know, shit. Yeah, that's it good. And if you don't sit there and trade punches, you know, oh man, we don't like his style. He won't sit there and let my guy hit him. My guy's supposed to hit him, then he's supposed to come back and hit my guy, and we supposed to trade punches. Like, boy. Gotti versus Ward. R.I.P. to Gotti, man. R.I.P. to Gotti, man. R.I.P. to Gotti. Gotti was another one. Trade punches. Like to get hit in the face. Love eating punches. Arturo Gotti. Love eating punches. Just love eating punches. Always bleeding because he liked to get hit. You know what I mean? What you know what I mean? Yeah, Finito Lopez too. Yep, absolutely. All that, you know what I mean? You know, all that, yeah, you hit me, I hit you, we bleeding. This is a war. Man, what? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, fuck that shit. Fuck that. He says Chavez Gotti not in the same sentence, coach. Yeah. No, not in the same sentence. No, they're not the same. Like I said, you know, Chavez was a pretty good, you know, pocket fighter. You know, he fought in the pocket pretty good, and he could take a good punch when he got hit. You know what I mean? So he kept that he kept that pressure on. He kept that pressure on. You know what I mean? And it's the constant pressure that eventually breaks you down because it forces your opponent to burn up a lot of energy. You know, when you're a pressure fighter, you have to know how to take a punch because you're going to get hit. I've never seen a pressure fighter not get hit. You're going to get hit. You're going to get cracked. You know what I mean? And you know, so you know, we'll see what my main man name is. Berchelt. We'll see what Berchelt will do. We'll see what they'll do. You know what I mean? We'll see what they'll do. She said, I thought JoJo was tailor-made for Haney. But little JoJo did have success against Haney. Haney has it all except big power and those inside combos, explosives. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shit, we don't see plenty of fighters that don't have explosive power still beat some ass. You know what I mean? Like, they were saying the same thing about Pernell Whitaker. Oh, he ain't got no punching power. But he gonna hit your ass about 500 times per round. They said that about Sugar Ray. Oh, Sugar Ray, he don't really punch like that. But one thing about punches that come in bunches, the punches in the first round don't feel the same way they felt, you know, the punches in the 8th round, I would say, or the 9th round don't feel the same way they felt in the first round. When you're fighting a fighter that doesn't have a whole lot of punching power, but he picking your ass apart, bop, bop, 2-piece down the middle, 3-piece, slipping punches, you throwing punches, you can't hit him, but he can hit you. and he hitting you, and you like, oh man, he ain't got no punching power. And then by the time you get to that third round, that fourth round, that fifth round, that sixth round, that seventh round, it's like, God damn, you know, these little soft ass punches, shit, you know, he keep hitting me with the bap, bap, and he's hitting you with different kind of combinations and angles. Then you get about the 8th and 9th round, it's like, man, God damn, you see what I'm saying? Those, it's like death by 1,000 paper cuts. You see what I'm saying? Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Next thing you know, them Sugar Ray punches that wasn't hurting in the beginning, guess what? The 10th round, them motherfuckers like, God damn, you woozy now. The 8th and 9th round, you're woozy now. You see what I'm saying? So and there's some fighters that just can get you out of there, you know, but hey, man, I don't know. Bohemia, what you say? You say Nakathilia reminded me of Hearn's fight with Duran without the spectacular KO. Eddie Val, he said, exactly, coach, I'm a pressure fighter. Gotta have a good head, waist movement, speed, power to last versus a good boxer. Yeah. And that good boxer better have some. That good boxer better be able to understand angles very well. You know, be able to understand angles very well. Understand, you know, what the pressure fighter is trying to do to him, because he's when the pressure fight can get in there, go to the body, bam, break you down, and then they're not even looking at you, but they got you right here. Then he come on up, bap, with the headshot. You see what I'm saying? They may come up with an uppercut. You know, there's a whole lot of shit. You know, when you see that fighter getting tired and you're able to just continue to pound on them, you know, that pressure fighter got to be in shape, and that the boxer got to be in shape. He got to understand how to control that distance, bro. Use that jab. That jab gonna be his best goddamn friend in them angles. You gotta know how to slip those punches. He say Sugar Ray could punch, especially with those fast combos. Con Shonery, what you say, fam? You say Buddy McGirt said he tried to walk through Purnell and literally got the crap beat out of him. Yeah. I interviewed Buddy McGirt. Shout out to Major Key Boxer for setting that up. Interviewed Buddy McGirt. Purnell Whitaker was trained by Georgie Benton, the legendary Georgie Benton. So, you know, Purnell will fight you. Purnell he'll sit right in front of you. You couldn't hit him. And he hitting your ass 5 and 6 times, and he's slipping your shit. And he was good, and he had good footwork. He didn't have the punching power, but he gonna hit your ass 1,000 times. Yeah, man, my favorite fighter was Sugar Ray Robinson, man. Ray Robinson, my favorite fighter of all time. Ray Robinson, man, was the original Sugar Ray. Ray Robinson, that's my guy. I love Ray Robinson, man. I love Ray Robinson, boy. He say, Buster K, man. He say, hey, coach, moving and slipping. I see you, my G. You even motivate the greats. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
Shout out to T Diddy, man. And you know, I want to get another T Diddy interview, man. We gotta get T Diddy. We gotta get another T Diddy. We gotta get T Diddy back on the scene, man. You know, I was hard on T Diddy last year, but I seen the error of my ways. I want to see T Diddy back again, talking shit, doing what he do, because I really like T Diddy. I like T Diddy. T Diddy funny in the motherfucker. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Everybody, a round of applause. You know how we do it, man. I want to give everybody a shout out, man, who's here before we wind up. Salute to the Queen, Deborah Booker. Hey, okay. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let's see what the hell. Shout out to my main man, Ron Boy Fresh. Hey, okay. Shout out to Dante, and salute to you, fam, my brother right here right here in the Bay with me. Hey, shout out to my main man, Ronald Finkley, Big Ron. Hey, shout out to Charles N. Salute the Chickarelli. Hey, shout out to my main man, Damian Bennett from B-More. Hey, shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Shout out to the Queen Lil Green Eyes P. Salute to Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. What's going on, fam? Jack Wadathama, what the lick read. Hey, shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County in the building. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Salute to Jason Dockery. Shout out to the Queen Fistiana Fights and the Queen Misfit. Salute to you. Salute to you, Queen. Shout out to Retro Boston and Documentaries, my brother Blood. Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. Shout out to my main man, Mark Nash from the ATL. Shout out to Rider of the Storm. Salute to Carl Kangaroo Hansen. Salute to Philly Fly. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Salute to Ace Need and Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to Miss Pads, Mr. Pads. Salute to the Queen Arlette from Harlem. Shout out to the Queen, my sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to the Queen. Salute to my brothers Smith and West from Detroit. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing from the UK. Shout out to Jay Miller. Salute to Here to There. True Gritter 402. True Gritter 402. Shout out to Malcolm Roach from Houston. Shout out to Hair Hero Elite. Jay Rodriguez. Folobon. Philo 58. Ralph Reacts. Dean West in the building. Jim 82. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Shout out to Two Matador. Salute to Will Sargentson. Salute to Miguel Charco. Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. Shout out to Juan Corrillo. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to AB Sounds. Salute to Tony Boswell. Shout out to Troy Graham. Shout out to Arnold Mokessi. Shout out to Butch Cassidy, the Can Man. Butch the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to Frankly Sherry. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Salute to Big Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Manny 209, the Boxing Lounge, and once again the Queen Deborah Booker. And salute to the Queen Nick Rich. Other than that, that's it, man. Passion for Beauty. Salute to you. Shout out to the Boxing Scientists, and let's give a shout out to everyone who called in. Shout out to Jamie from Jaime from New York. Shout out to Ty from Ty from Arizona. Shout out to Manny from Maryland. Shout out to Troy from B More. Shout out to the Aerosexual Saquon Carter from Brooklyn. You gave me a lot of footage, brother. Thank you so much. I will be reposting this conversation in my next video. Shout out to Jason from Georgia. Shout out to Dragon Leg caller from Indianapolis. Shout out to Kareem caller from Clearwater. Shout out to UAS from Dakota. Shout out to Eddie from Texas and Major Key Boxing from Orlando. Other than that, that's it. All this stuff about Coach Malachi Williams signing out for New Media Today USA Boxing. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And you know how we do it.
You're begging me not to leave. And I refuse to let you go.
Other than that, that's it. It's about Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we're going to have a damn good show. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.